Dude, I actually just started the YouTube stream. That might be the first time in the history of Thirsty Thursday. The first thing I do when I grab my mouse over here is actually remember to start the YouTube stream. Let's go. Dude, we're off to a strong start. Don't spill it. Come on, man. I thought we're moving past that. I was reviewing earlier today all of the clips that the ZTT editors were working on. They're in the pipeline about to be uploaded. And one of them was, yeah, it was when I spilled that fake beer last week. I'm like, come on, man, that like, people ain't gonna watch that. So, I guess that'll be live sometime soon. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this fine episode of Thirsty Thursday. We have a dude. I'm actually really pumped. It's been a couple weeks since I've been actually excited about the build. This one's gonna be fun. I'm just letting you guys know right now. This is a super nerd type of live stream. So if you guys don't think that you're part of that super nerd crowd, you have my permission to take off for Thirsty Thursday. This is about to get nerdy, man. We got a home server build. Okay, we're gonna be loading Proxmox on this server after we build it. We got all sorts of virtual machines going. Linux, not Arch though. I'm not super nerd enough for Arch just yet. But I'm just letting you guys know this is a super nerd type of the Thirsty Thursday, so make sure you guys are ready for it. I'm gonna let's try my smart root beer real quick. Hold on, that had a weird. Oh, that's good. Oh, I like that. That's not bad at all. I'm gonna try not to spill it here. Virgil's Zero Root Beer. 0 calories. Bold taste. It is soda smarter. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling kind of smart already just from sipping on it. That was a good call so far, man. We're off to a good start. All right, what do we got? Vivid Mage with the 13-month resub. Moonman, 5 months. Hold on, before we... Thank you, Moonman. I appreciate that. Before we get farther, is it similar to A&W root beer? No. You don't actually think that something called smart beer and 0 calories tastes anything remotely like the real root beer, do you? Come on, man. Not even close. This is like 80% watered down real root beer. Maybe 90. I mean, I feel hydrated drinking that. No, it does not taste like that. Come on. All right. I wanted to make a little announcement at the beginning of the stream because we got people that show up in the middle. We got people that bounce in and out. We got people that leave as soon as an ad starts for the first time, and we got people that only come till the end. I want to talk to the people that show up to Thirsty Thursday on time, ready to go. This is for you guys. This is not new, but I just want to talk to you guys directly. We need some more streaming moderators. And I have a feeling, I could be wrong. I have a feeling that if you're the type of person that shows up to Thirsty Thursday on time, and like if you know, if you've seen the Thirsty Thursday intro more than 5 times, then you're probably one of those type of people that I want to be one of our new streaming mods. So if that is you, you got to be an active member of the community. We're not taking noobs to help us out on the stream mod team. But if you've been in this community for a while, and you have some free time, you want to help mod, that would be much appreciated. Thank you. I'm here if you want, Zach. Appreciate that. Send me a Discord DM. What if you're 14 years old? No chance. Sorry. Not that I will be age checking, but if you're 14, please don't send me a DM. Definitely don't. Okay. David Graves with the 5-month resub. Akira with the 61 month sub. My goodness. The special donkey with the 2 months says enjoying the content. The last 2 PC upgrades, like the 5070 Ti from the 3060 and the 7800 X3D from the 12400F, is on hold due to getting a new car next week. It's worth staying up from the UK for your streams. Amazing work. Wow. I think I would have leaned gaming PC over the car, but people got priorities, man. You do you. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, though. D-Man, rocking the... Dude, the 2-year, the 24-month. D-Man, dude, let me see that. Let me see the new color with your ZTT badge, man. That's going to look nice. Thank you very much for the 2 years. Blue Magnolia. Oh. Oh, my God. Oh, D-Man, dude, that looks good. Nice. That's the 24. Dude, not many people get that 24-month color, man. That looks good. That looks really good. Numpty, thank you very much for those 5 tier 1 gifted subs. My goodness. Also, Anonymous with the $10 dono says, hey, man, last time I don't... Speaking of Max Verstappen, man, dude, I am all in on Max Verstappen this year. I really hope that he somehow pulls it out here at the end. He's got a very difficult road ahead of him, but I would love... Louder? My bad. I would love to see Max Verstappen pull the ultimate comeback in Formula 1. Okay, Anonymous with $10 donut. Oh, no, that was D-Man with the 5 tier 1 gifted subs. Thank you very much, D-Man. I appreciate that, man. That looks good. Anonymous with $10 dono says, hey, man, last time I donoed, I got schooled. Oh, scolded. My bad. I got scolded. Hope this one goes better. Went to Japan to see my family. I got a Deepcool LE240 V2. Easiest CPU cooler bracket I've touched. 8 thumb screws on the CPU side. Nice, man. I don't know what you got scolded for. That doesn't sound like something I would do, though. Do I scold people? Here on Thirsty Thursday? Come on, man. That don't sound like me. We got nothing but the utmost respect around here. What? Yes? Come on. Yes? Come on, man. We don't do any scolding around here. Not you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not me. That might have been a different stream. Whiskey. That might have been a Whiskey Wednesday or something else, man. Not here on Thirsty Thursday. We don't scold. Without a doubt. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Blue Magnolia with the 5 months says, hey, Zach, about to hop from AM4 to AM5 soon. Super nervous since I'll be building this myself without my cousin's help. Without my cousin's help, sorry. But we ball. Dude, I like that mindset, man. Just ball. You got this. Spoon with the 4 months says, let's go. Rad Reeser with the Twitch Prime sub. Cool It Poop. Dude, I can't believe that's the third month in a row I'm reading that. Cool It Poop with the 3-month resub says, how much to ban all people who say 6-7 in chat? Dude, I've about had it with this whole 6-7 nonsense. My 6-year-old came home the other day, and I'm not gonna lie, like, for a 6-year-old, he somehow whips up some good jokes. He has this little, like, Yodo player that I think there's, like, a daily joke on there, and it's very, like, family friendly. It's all good, and he'll come out the next morning after listening to it at night, and he'll start ripping some jokes, and it's like, it's gold. Me too? Wait, like, you have a Yodo? Or you mean your kids have a... Anyway, he whips up some good jokes every now and then. But he came home a couple days ago, and he's like, hey, Dad, knock, knock. Obligated to say who's there. He said 6. Dude, I knew we were absolutely cooked right from the start, man. I didn't even need to hear the rest of it, man. 6 was his answer. He thought he was being so slick, man. Oh, God. Yeah, this is a 6-year-old, man. His school has kindergartners, 1st and 2nd graders, and like this is what they're laughing about at school, man. I don't even need to say the rest of the joke, man. You guys saw it coming. Absolutely ridiculous. Lockheed Fartin with the $10 dono says, I sent 30 for you to play Forza, saying you are playing Forza? What? I sent 30 for you to play Forza, saying you are playing Forza. What? It's a $10 dude, I'm lost on that one. Thank you for the $10 dono. Lockheed Fartin. I appreciate that. I have no idea what you're saying though. That English don't English? Yeah, I'm not getting that. I mean, everything's spelled correctly. I got no idea what's going on there. Well, somebody might need to go check on Lockheed Fartin, man. Mobile Suit with the 5 tier 1 gifted subs. Let's go. Where the F is the Max Verstappen sound? Did you... Maybe I hit the... There it is. There it is. My bad. My bad. Thank you very much, man, for the 5 tier 1 gifted subs. I appreciate that. I see Twitch is running a 35% off 5+ gifted. Dude, Twitch knows what they're doing. Actually, they don't. I can't say that at all. But like, dude, Twitch is... They're up to something, man. King of Chaos with the tier 1 sub. Callan, Twitch Prime. LaPling with the 4 months says, good day, Zach. You think ITX build can sell good on marketplaces like Facebook, or should I stick with ATX? Oh my god, now Corky gifting out 5 tier 1 subs. My god. Thank you very much. Twitch dropped the ball. Yeah, Twitch sucks. I meant to backtrack that compliment. We can't go that far to say they know what they're doing. They definitely do not know what they're doing. But that is a pretty good deal, man. I mean, 35% off. Let's go. Thank you very much, Corky. You think ITX builds can sell good on marketplaces like Facebook, or should I stick with ATX builds and turbo RGB everything? Happy Veterans Day, by the way. This is our post Veterans Day stream. Not that I forgot or anything, but yeah, happy belated Veterans Day to all the fellow vets out there. Appreciate that. Dude, I had this whole system over here, and I was like, dude, I'm not gonna miss a single message. I got this on lock, man. But you guys are going a little crazy here. Satu gifted out 5 tier 1 gifted subs, and J Spud 007 gifted out another 5. Dude, you guys are going crazy, man. That is absolutely outrageous. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Appreciate the Veterans Day shout out. Let's go. If you're going to start selling on Facebook Marketplace, I would do whatever it takes to not limit your audience when starting out. I would recommend, you don't have to. I would recommend focusing on just getting as many sales as possible. Cast the wider net. And what does the wider net entail? Probably ATX, turbocharged RGB, NVIDIA GPU, etc. You know, ITX builds are super fun, but you limit your audience a little bit. Not saying you can't make money on them. You definitely can. But for those first couple builds, I would just like try to appeal to the biggest market possible. And then that way you can go through the learning process. You can build up your portfolio, get a couple 5-star reviews and stuff, and then start going for the more expensive ITX builds. Because ITX builds by themselves have worse price to performance, so it's harder to sell. You know, because people, I just made a video about this today. People look at the CPU, the GPU, and the price. And with an ITX build, that relationship is worse than an ATX build. But that's just my recommendation. That is not mandatory. Satu also gave out a single gifted sub. Thank you. Cade with the 2 months says, no, you might be saving your thoughts for a short, but just curious, what are your thoughts on the specs for the Steam Machine / Gabe Cube? And how well, yeah, the very next thank you. The very next video going out tomorrow morning is going to be the Steam Machine. Woolier, my God. That's 10. That's double 5 for those of you that aren't mathing. Thank you very much, man. Dude, that's yeah, yeah. Dude, that's a lot, man. I appreciate that. That's a level 10 hype train. Casual. Oh, wait. Maybe it's not casual. I think I know what's going on here. Are all these gifted subs because we're doing a home server video? Oh my god. I think that's it. It is all for the... It's not about the deal. Twitch has nothing to do with it. The 35% off. It's about the home server content, isn't it? I think that's it. You guys want to... Say no more. We got the real mega nerds here. Dude, I feel it. Dude, I can make it happen. If this is what you guys want to see, dude, we could go full server. How about we do like... It's too late for server September. What else we got? I got nothing in terms of months. But we can do a whole home server month. If we come up with a... never mind. I am definitely not going to ask you guys for a name. Oh my god. Do not submit your home server streaming name ideas. I honestly don't want them. NAS November? Oh my god, why is that so good? Oh my god. Dude, that's an absolute... That is an absolute banger name. Oh my god. Who? I'm just gonna make him a mod right now. Dude, that... Banger. Gamma Ray? That's a great recommendation. Wow. I stand corrected. Deathly Scorpion with a $10 super chat says, Papa Zach. Big Papa Zach. I'm currently buying parts to build my first PC. I've had 2 pre-built Alienwares in the past. Using one right now. Right now I have a Ryzen 5 9600X. Planning on getting an RTX 5070. Any advice? I think you're off to a great start, man. There's a chance right now. This is crazy to say, I know. There's a chance that the 9600X with an RTX 5070 is the best 1440p price to performance value right now. Like, I don't know. I haven't run the numbers. But like the price of the 5070s, oh my god, dude. They just keep going down. The 5070 has some serious price to performance right now. Agreed? Yeah, it's good. I think like that is the meta combo right now, man. If you want to go a little bit more budget for 1440p, then I'd say 9600X, 16 gig 9060 XT. But if you want a little bit more than that, if you want to get some ray tracing action in there, some DLSS, yeah, man. 5070 with a 9600X, that's a fantastic combo. I don't think you need any tips. It sounds like you know what you're doing. Lord Lingo with the 13-month. Numpty, oh, I already read that one. Thank you for the 5 subs. Bacon with the tier 1. Diddy. We gotta get Diddy out of here, man. Thank you for the tier 1 sub, though. Gulthur Mean with the tier 1. Frozen Fusion with the 8-month. Corey Man. Draken with the Twitch Prime subs. Fizz giving out a tier 1 sub. Ken Bird with the 300 bit. He says, how do you navigate games with anti-cheat like Battlefield on Linux? Do you dual boot? I went straight into Linux and didn't realize after buying Battlefield 6. Dude, yikes. I'm not scolding you because I would never do that. Hero Thirsty Thursday. Yeah, I think the only thing to do for an anti-cheat game is dual booting. I'm pretty sure that's even on like a Steam Deck or any console or a desktop. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing that you can realistically do if you want to get anti-cheat games to work. It sounds like Valve is going to work on a method to, like, I could be wrong on this, but in my opinion, I feel like with the huge growth of Linux gaming, at some point, they're going to develop anti-cheat to work on Linux. I feel like that's the future. I don't feel like that's a hot take. We're just not there yet. But if Linux gaming continues to take off, it's like, yeah, why would we continue to restrict that? But for right now, yeah. Yeah, I think you just have to dual boot. That's a terrible way to find out, though, man. Sorry. Yeeting with the Twitch Prime sub. Amara Cat gifted out a tier 1 sub. Thank you. Got that. Jetta with the tier 1 gifted sub. Thank you. J Spud also hit the 6-month resub. Appreciate that. Titanic out with 300 biddies says, hey, Zach. We missed you on Tuesday. Anywho, Do you know any good budget gaming laptops? I need one for traveling to places like going to my grandparents. I do not readily keep laptop model names in my head at all. I buy a few gaming laptops per year for videos, content, employees, or whatever. And my methodology is it's 2 steps. It's figure out what is the best graphics card that I can get for my laptop price range. If you have $1,000 to spend, what is the best laptop GPU that you can get? I actually don't know because I haven't researched for a little bit now. Probably a 5060? I could be wrong. Don't judge. I would guess a 5060. Somewhere around there. Figure out whatever the best laptop GPU is. And then research those models after that. Try to find like your top 3 options with that GPU. And see what you can do. That's all I do, man. I don't keep the model names in the back of my mind. Re45 official with 300 biddy says, the giveaway website was telling me there's no giveaway happening. No, dude, I got it pulled up right here, man. There's no way. What are we doing here, man? Oops, wrong button. Don't be looking at my thighs, man. Dude, it's live, man. Hit exclamation point giveaway. That has to take you here, man. I don't know what's going on with that, man. Sounds like user error, but I could be wrong. Is it working for everybody else? If you don't know, we are literally always running a gaming PC giveaway here on Twitch. Sorry, YouTube. You guys got to be watching on Twitch if you want the giveaway. He has the wrong link. Okay. Yeah. Just type in exclamation point giveaway. Or go to zaxtechtrip.com/giveaway. I got options for you, man. Every 6 weeks or so, we raffle off a giveaway. You can earn points totally for free just by typing exclamation point giveaway. Click the link. Make sure that you're logged in via Twitch. And then you'll automatically accrue points. The longer you watch the stream, the more points you get. Totally for free. We are pay to win friendly though. So if you gift out subs, if you're a sub, you'll earn points faster, etc. But our next raffle is December 4th. Speaking of which, J Spud with another 5 tier 1 gifted subs, man. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Working for me? Okay, good. But yeah, December 4th is when we're going to raffle off this beautiful build right here inside the Haven BF360. We got a 9060 XT build with a 9600X. And on December 4th, at the beginning of the stream, which is a Thirsty Thursday, we will raffle this off. Worldwide giveaway. International has to pay for shipping, though, sorry. And then we'll immediately start building the next giveaway PC. I have not actually planned the next giveaway PC. I am open to suggestions. We don't do a home server, do we? Is that... No, we can't do that, right? We can't gift out a home server. I think that's a little too... Do a server for show. NAS November. It'll be December. That would be awesome. Plex. Green theme PC. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do that. I don't hate the idea. Clutcher with the 300 biddy says, sending love from Texas. Dude, I'll be in Texas soon. Ivy with the 2-month resub, thank you. Red Leaf with the 16-month says, currently looking at OLED monitors. Is roughly $500 a good price point for them? Yeah. Yeah, there's a few OLEDs now. 1440p, 240 hertz or whatever. Around the $500 mark. I think a few have crept under $500. Yeah. Yeah, that's right about where you can start looking at them. DT Radical with the 5 months says, as the #1 tech baddie, you got to guide these new Steam machine converts. What? Yeah, we released a video this evening about all of the Valve announcements. My take is probably a little bit different than most people. I feel like I'm one of the only skeptical people about this whole thing. My video specifically about the Gabe Cube or the Steam Machine, that is coming tomorrow. We can talk about it now, though. But I just don't think it's going to do that well. I haven't I've been struggling to really process my thoughts, but I just don't think it's going to take over. Like some people think it will. Like, I don't think it's going to have Steam Deck success. If you remember, Valve has already tried a Steam machine. Granted, that was very long ago. Way before Steam OS is what it is today. I do think it's cool. I like the idea of a Steam OS ecosystem, and I love the progress of Linux gaming. Why don't we just talk about the specs real quick? Who can tell me how much RAM and how much VRAM does the Steam machine have? I don't know, man. It doesn't seem that appealing. Yeah, there you go. 16 gigs of RAM, 8 gigabytes of VRAM. You can make the argument that those are the two specs we don't want. If you were building a custom gaming PC, you were specifically trying to avoid those two things. Am I wrong? You don't want a 16 gigabyte system. And we definitely don't want 8 gigabytes of VRAM right now. You know, like, I don't understand why we see these specs and we're like, oh my God, we're taking over. You know, that's just one aspect of it. But like, I don't know. I'm just not super excited about it. I have I'm not saying 16 gigabytes is awful, but that is not what we're striving for in 2025, you know? And they say it can run 4K 60. Yeah, it's going to be able to run 4K 60 for the games that are what, FSR 4 compatible, which is like, how big's the list? You know, for like non-FSR perfectly optimized games, how well is it going to run? 4K? No, thank you. No, thank you. We know this happens every time a console releases or whatever. We know it's not that simple. There is no hardware technology that lets you do like actually native 4K 60 without FSR and all that, unless if you have very high-end hardware, and that is not what the Steam machine is going to be. So yeah, I mean, I'm excited for it. Like, I definitely am going to buy one for content, but like, it's not appealing to me. It's not appealing to me. I wish, yeah, I mean, it's a cool machine engineering-wise. I don't know, man. I don't mean to be the Debbie Downer, but like, it's, do we really think that? It's a box. Like, we have way cooler ITX cases, small form factor cases. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. There is a ton of engineering that goes into some of these ITX. Like, think about that Nanook case that I have. You know, I don't know. It's just not exciting. Fractal Ridge, yeah. Maybe it's upgradable. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, I don't know. I know everyone's excited about it, and I'm excited for everybody, and I hope that it does well. I feel like people, I feel like there's like actually not much wrong with it. I feel like just everyone's expectations are they should be adjusted. Okay. Bo with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Goodwood with the 19 months says, hey Zach, I came up to tune into the stream and now I got to get back down to eat dinner. Thanks for tuning in real quickly, man. Appreciate it. Day Broken with Twitch Prime sub. DJ with the 5-month. Nacho average engineer with the 300 bit. He says, what should I upgrade first? I have a 5600X, 7700 XT, and 64 gigs of DDR4. I mainly play games, edit videos, and code. Dude, I would just stay where you're at, man. A 5600X, 7700 XT, 64 gigs of RAM. I would stay right there. 100%. Unless if you want to drop enough money to get an AM5 CPU, an AM5 motherboard, and DDR5 RAM, you got a good system now, man. My actual recommendation would be to enjoy it, but Queso with the 7-month, Patient Sage, and Blazin with the Twitch Prime subs, Green Wolverine with the 8-month, Resilience with the Twitch Prime sub, Arizona Angels with 300 bit. It says 2-part question. I built my first all-black PC. Currently, I have an MSI Mag 870E Tomahawk motherboard with a lime/neon green accents. What color would you recommend and what brand? For cable extensions? You didn't actually ask what part. But if you're asking for what cable extensions, maybe? Lime green? Formula Mod. Formula Mod has a good one. Frozen Fusion, gifting out tier 1 sub, thank you. Deathly with the super chat says, the GameCube would be good for my friend who wants to play PC games, but has been on Xbox for years. I think it's a way to transition him. So here's my problem with that. And again, I hate to be the Debbie Downer here. This is just my thoughts, man. How are you going to tell your friend? How are you going to explain to your friend how they can play Minecraft on Steam OS? The person that has been used to being able to turn on their Xbox and it just works instantly. How are you going to explain to them how to get Minecraft to work? How are you going to explain to them to get any anti-cheat game to work? Fortnite. How do you explain to them to get Fortnite to work? Fortnite and Minecraft on the Steam Deck, so far with how Steam OS is right now, is it's very difficult for those types of people, man. I don't know, man. Hopefully things change. But yeah, just that's fair. Yeah. Like every angle that you take, specs, we didn't even talk about pricing yet, but the convenience and whatnot, how convenient is it to play Minecraft on it or Fortnite? It's not at all, you know, so you could use Windows on it. Okay. So a person that has been a console gamer their entire life, you're going to convince them to dual boot their Steam machine? Come on, man. How many people here have dual boot? Like even people like us rarely have dual boot. Come on, man. Like that. It's doable. I'm not saying it's rocket science, but like those are not the type of people that dual boot. You know, I don't know, man. And then when you have a dual booted system, you're going to be on, if you're on the Windows side of that dual boot, you're going to be using hardware that is not like very popular hardware that has perfect Windows drivers and whatnot. You're going to be using that hardware that was custom made for the Linux Steam machine. You're going to be using that on Windows. Like things are going to go wrong. It's going to be quirky. I don't think it's going to be like this amazing. It's not going to be this amazing like super plug and play console convenient level system unless you're running Steam OS and you're only playing Steam games. Everything else is probably going to be somewhat inconvenient. I don't even know what any of that means. Yeah, so it's hard to explain all that in a 60-second short. That was probably like 5 minutes right there, but yeah, just, I don't know. I'm a little negative about it. Not like, I don't think anybody did anything wrong. I like the progress and I like the innovation and like the continuing to progress Linux gaming. I am all for it. Don't get me wrong. 100% love it. I just think people's expectations are a little off on it. Can you pull up a picture of what you're talking about? Yeah, sorry. There's probably some people here that don't even know what we're talking about here. Valve just announced the Steam machine. They announced a couple things. But this is the new... I'm not going to go over all of it because I know most of you have seen that. But this is the new Steam machine. It's like this little cube that, like a Steam Deck, it's going to run Steam OS. People are going to be streaming from it, apparently, on Linux. Has anybody here tried to stream from Linux? I don't know, man. I don't know. What's the release date? We don't have it. We don't have it. 2026, but I think that's all we got. Bacon with the super chat says, I feel even if the Steam machine doesn't do well, Steam Frame will. Steam Frame is... So Valve also really announced their next VR headset. Steam Frame looks pretty good as well. That one I'm probably in the dark the most on. Valve already has a very expensive VR headset We don't know what the price of the frame will be. I have way less opinions on that one. But yeah. Zach, check YouTube chat. Dude, I got both, man. YouTube chat. Neo Activity is over on YouTube, says start the build. Rab Productions says let's start the build. Come on, man. Dude, I'm still in the yapping phase. I haven't lost my voice yet. We're gonna keep going, man. Chunky Squares with the super chat says, hey Zach, I'm curious, how's your hiring going? Good. We're still in the process though. Still in the process. Rabid home server fans here. That's true. If you're telling me to start the build just because you're super excited about building a home server, that's valid. How's the root beer? Watered down. Let brother yap. Dude, I'm trying, man. Blind Tech with a $3 dono says, you can install Minecraft Java from the Minecraft website, add it as a non-Steam game to your Steam launcher, and then find some kind of community support that makes Minecraft work with controllers, even with a Steam Deck. That's what you're going to explain to the person that's been on an Xbox for the last decade? Come on, man. Again, I am not saying it's impossible. I know it's being done right now. They're advertising the GameCube as being this ultra convenient thing. I just don't think it will be, man. Come on. Ryus with the Twitch Prime sub. Fat Stacker with Twitch Prime sub. Ty Pro with a 500 bid. He says, when are we going to get DK on the stream? Love the Darnell stream. I looked at that signed helmet every day. Oh, you got the signed helmet? Nice, man. That's awesome. I think your stream blessed his season. Dude, Darnell's been going off, man. Not like crazy 100-yard games or anything, but like, dude, he's having a great year. He's been, like, every ball that gets thrown his way, other than that one that he wasn't looking at a couple weeks ago. Dude, he's been balling, man. He, like, dude, he like, snatches the ball out of the air sometimes. It looks really good, man. He's been electric. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Like, Steelers are still not utilizing him as much as they should. We have one of the worst third and fourth down conversion ratings in the NFL. And that should not be a thing when we have Darnell Washington. Like that is very poor coaching. Come on, man. He should be a third and fourth down machine, but we just don't utilize him. I'm going to the game this weekend, actually. Darnell is actually getting me tickets for this upcoming Bengals game this weekend. I'm very excited. I'm gonna take the whole fam over there. MC Boy with the tier 1 sub. Thank you. I think I'm caught up, man. Oh, Adam with the $10 super chat. I don't think I got that. Thank you very much. Jay Savage also with the super chat says just got a 3080 Supreme X for $300 on eBay. Nice, man. Operation with the 500 biddy says Big Papa Zach, I upgraded a 3060 Ti to a 5070. Is it good? Is it good? What? Do you need me to explain if a 5070 is good? Come on, man. Yes, that's good. Victor with the 300 biddy says, hey, Zach, thanks for running a Thirsty Thursday on my birthday. You the man. Dude, happy birthday. Victor Trango. Happy birthday, man. Okay, I think we might be at that time, guys. Should we start building the home server? I woke up in the middle of the night. Sorry, man. I think we're ready, man. I think we're gonna finally build a home server. Do you guys remember? No. You want me to just? Should we just chill? Am I going too fast? I might be going too fast, man. We're only 47 minutes into the stream. We might need to slow down. Who remembers the whole inspiration? Does anybody? This was only a couple weeks ago. Do you guys remember the inspiration for me building a new home server PC? It's exactly one reason. I have home servers running. One of them's having some issues, so I could upgrade it. But there is one specific reason why I wanted to build a new home server. Do you guys remember what that is? Minecraft question mark? No, dude, the Minecraft server's good to go, man. We're not touching the Minecraft server. I'm scared to touch it. Is this, dude, if our Minecraft server goes down, we're cooked. Ugly GPU? No, that is the home theater gaming PC. This right here, man. This is the whole reason why I wanted to build a new home server. A couple weeks ago, when we were upgrading my video editor's PC at the office, his old PC had a 12-core 3900X. And if anybody knows anything about home servers, your home server gets the parts from your old gaming PCs. That's just how it works, man. If you got that kind of money to just buy hardware specifically for your home server, then that's a whole new level. I cannot relate to that. My home server gets recycled parts. And since we upgraded my editor to a 9900X, that means this 12-core 3900X is for me. And dude, that is a great starting point for a home server. I'm very, very happy about that. Why does the plastic say AM5? Because I pulled... Come on, man. Because I pulled this out of his PC. I didn't have a spot to put it, so we got an empty tray and put it in here. Because AM4 and AM5 are the same size. Come on, man. Come on, man. We got this. But yeah, so that's the foundation. Now this I had to buy. I forgot that there is not many micro ATX like good AM4 motherboard. I mean, there's some good ones, but like I don't even know. Do they even make X470 or X570 motherboards? I forgot about. I remember thinking this years ago. But there are not a lot of like super high quality micro ATX AM4 motherboards. Almost every AM4 build we do is budget, so we don't spend a lot of money on the AM4 motherboards. But I grabbed this one. This was actually a ZTT deal. If you got like one or two tops, yeah. I remember saying that on stream. Like there are no X470s or anything for micro ATX. But if you guys are in the Discord server, you can type in !Discord. We have a ZTT deals channel. This was actually one of the deals a couple days ago, which is why I got it. And I checked right before the stream started. This is still on sale. $70. This is one of the better B550s, the Gigabyte B550M Gaming X Wi-Fi 6. If you're in the market for a better than budget micro ATX AM4 motherboard, this is only $70 over on Newegg right now. So that's going to be the motherboard for it. For RAM, this was also pulled out of my editor's PC because I don't have enough money to afford this if I were to buy it brand new. This is 64 gigabytes of G.Skill Ripjaws DDR4. These are 16 gig kits, because we need a lot of RAM for video editing. 3200 megahertz, CL16, like literally perfect. So we got 64 gigabytes. Right here, we will recycle his build. Again, this is very typical home server stuff here. You just recycle whatever parts that you were using. Now for storage, that's a different thing. I didn't have storage from his PC because we used his old SSD for the new build, and I didn't have enough time to order new SSDs, and SSD prices are kind of ridiculous right now. So I just grabbed, this one's a little over the top, I'm not gonna lie. I grabbed a 1 terabyte Silicon Power UD90 and a 4 terabyte Silicon Power UD90. These are both Gen 4 drives, and what we're gonna do is I'm going to install my operating system for the home server on this 1 terabyte drive, and then I'm going to put all of the virtual machines on a separate drive. If you ever create a home server where you want to create VMs, you can absolutely run the VMs on the same drive as your host operating system. It is a little bit more meta to separate them, because in a VM, depending on what that VM is doing, dude, that thing is constantly reading and writing over and over again. And you don't necessarily want all of those read and write cycles just going nonstop on your host operating system. So I'm going to separate them out. We do have 2 M.2 slots, so that'll work perfect for us. The downside of this type of setup is this is going to be a single point of failure, where when you're building home servers, reliability is a little bit higher of a priority compared to a gaming PC. If I really wanted to focus on reliability and uptime, then I would have got 2 of the same SSDs, put them in RAID 1. That way they mirror each other, and that way if one goes down, the other one keeps running and all as well. For the home server that this is going to be for, uptime isn't my 100% most highest priority, so I'd rather just have the extra storage, to be honest. And I didn't want to buy 2 4 terabyte drives because that would be insanely expensive for just a home server. So that's my methodology for that one. I'm sure people are going to ask throughout the night. To cool the 3900X, we have very limited options for cooling. And I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of worried about this one. We might need to go to eco mode. I actually don't know. But we're going to be building in a server rack case that is not that high. So this is what I decided on. This is the Noctua NH-L9X65. This is a 65 millimeter height CPU cooler, and this is about the very maximum that is going to fit inside our case. I'm pretty sure, I don't actually know, but I would have to imagine that this is the best possible option. I didn't want to buy a cheap one because it is a 12 core 3900X, so that's why we're going with this. More like Hawktua. Okay. That's we got that. For a GPU, this I'm actually recycling out of my previous home server, hence the slight amount of dust in there. We can clean that up. This is a low profile, because it has to be a low profile card. GTX 1050 Ti. We do not need video processing power for this home server, and this just happened to be the only low profile card that I have left, and I definitely did not want to buy a new low profile card just for this server, so we're going to use this. This actually worked very well for my previous home server, hence why it's dusty. I used it a lot. It was sitting in there for quite some time. I also don't have the I/O plate in the back, but that's fine. For powering all that, we don't need a ton of power, but this was sitting on our inventory shelf. This thing surprised me, man. I did not know that this could be serious ignorance, but I have never seen this before in a power supply. Please feel free to correct me if you guys all knew this ahead of time. This is the ASRock SL650G. I'm pretty sure this is rated Tier B. Fully modular power supply. ATX 3.1. But it doesn't have 12-volt high power connectors. I have never seen an ATX 3.0 or an ATX 3.1 power supply that did not come with 12-volt high power connectors. I understand that the ATX certification isn't about 12-volt high power connectors, but I thought that it was just always a match. Am I wrong? This is the first one I've ever seen. Did you guys know that that was possible? I've never seen one either. I understand that, like, nothing is wrong here. Mine doesn't have one? Wow. Yeah, I understand that, like, nothing is, like, it's not a mistake or anything. The only mistake is we bought it. I bought this thinking that it would have a 12-volt high power connector for a different video. So this has been sitting on the inventory shelves for that reason, because I meant to use this for an NVIDIA build and I couldn't. Okay, I don't see a ton of opinions on that, so maybe I'm not going crazy. At least it's not PICE. It is not PICE. We have the legit certifications on here. Look, we got an iCool fan, man. Dude, that's as legit gets, man. That's an iCool fan. Not to be confused with just cool fan. It's an iCool fan. That sounds legit. All right, and finally, the case that we are going with, I've used this a couple times now. I actually really like it. I don't remember who it's by. I think I know. This is what we're going to be putting everything inside of. I'm pretty sure this is from Rosewell. It's definitely not going to be labeled. Pretty sure this is from Rosewell. This is a 2U height server. For anything that's server rack based, the unit of measurement for height are U's. 1U, 2U, 3U, etc. This is 2U's. So the smallest things we'll get are a 1U, which is half the height of this one. It's really difficult. It's possible, but it's very difficult to build PCs inside 1U height servers. 2U is still pretty restrictive because this is not high at all. That's why our low profile card will fit in here. But yeah, this is the case that we're going to be using, and I can show you what it looks like inside real quick. I got to unscrew these two screws real quick. 5090, yeah, I don't think a 5090 would fit in here. Worried about your cooler? The cooler will fit. I have actually put this exact cooler, just a different color, inside of here before, and it did fit. It's about the maximum. It's about the maximum. I don't think you could have. I don't think you can even get a 70 mil tall cooler. I think 65 is going to be very close. This is what the inside of it looks like. I have already, from my previous build, added 3 80 mil Be Quiet fans up here at the front. That way we have some nice front to back intake to exhaust. I'm going to probably end up removing all of these HDD trays because we definitely do not need them. But other than that, this is just a standard micro ATX style layout here. We're going to put our motherboard here. The low profile GPU is going to go here. And then the power supply is going to go down here. And since we're using a modular power supply, we shouldn't have any cables other than the 24 pin and the 4+4. So we should be able to make it nice and tidy. We do have some excess case connectors, which we're not going to use. And then we got to figure out how to route these fans up nicely. But yeah, that is the parts list. Looks pretty spacious. Yeah, it's not terribly difficult to build this one. A one user, very difficult. And then 4U, my home theater PC that's in my server rack, that is a 4U height, which is about here. And at that height, you can fit a full-size desktop graphics card mounted in there normally, which is where I have that ugly 4080 hiding. But yeah, that is the parts list for the home server. Are we all tracking? Does that sound good? Sorry, I can't keep answering the Steam products question. Either rewind the stream or wait for tomorrow's video. Sorry, we already spent like 20 minutes on it. Are we all tracking the home server? Parts list. I fear the top panel is going to choke out the CPU cooler. Now, we do have this for the CPU cooler, which is better than nothing. But in a server rack, yeah, it's a... I don't know exactly what the depth is going to look like. Do I have it on top? Not in a great spot. It's probably going to be covered in a server rack. I'm not 100% sure. I got to check it out. But yeah, I think it'll be fine regardless. I think it'll be fine. What we'll use the home server for? So I have a couple like little servers throughout the basement and my server rack. This one is going to be basically my test environment. So I hate not having the ability to quickly spin up a reliable virtual machine. When you want to tinker with stuff, when you want to try a new self-hosting software, or you want to mimic some type of networking solution, or just like when you want to try a different Linux distro, all of that is so much easier when you have some sort of platform for quickly spinning up VMs. And ever since my old Proxmox server went down, I haven't really had that. I do have one Proxmox server, but it's like a pre-built thing that I made a video on a long time ago. It's not that powerful. I need a proper, powerful, lots of storage, lots of RAM, lots of cores, Proxmox server. That way I can just spin up a ton of VMs and whatnot and just try different things. You know, some things will be some self-hosted apps and whatnot, like I'm blanking on the automation one, Home Assistant, things like that. What's a VM? It's a virtual machine. Basically, the name speaks for itself. Like you can have, this is gonna sound very basic, but like virtual computers running inside of one computer, all with different operating systems and whatnot. It's very cool. Can we not just use the VM locally? Yeah, I mean, you could spin up a VM on your main PC. You could use like VirtualBox, or if you have Windows Pro, you could spin up Hyper-V, which is Microsoft's hypervisor software. There's ways to do that. Once you use Proxmox, though, most people don't switch. Proxmox is just so good, man. And then that way, the resources for those virtual machines are being run off of your computer, so it doesn't affect your performance or anything. Computer's in the computer. Yeah, that's the basic way to think of it. But yeah, I want to be able to test out operating systems real quickly. Run some stuff that I was running a few years ago. Maybe we'll eventually move the Minecraft. I can easily migrate the Minecraft server over to here if I want to. Right now, I have the Minecraft server running in my server rack on a dedicated mini PC. It's like a $400 or $500 mini PC, and it's doing nothing but running AMP, which is a server hosting software for games. And then that AMP server is running Minecraft. It's not doing anything else other than that. I kind of like it just because it's like, it's dedicated. Okay. Before we actually start building, I desperately need to go to the bathroom. So I will be back. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to run an ad now. That way we don't have ads to watch, or less ads to watch, whenever I am building the PC. You guys are earning points towards the PC giveaway. So don't go anywhere. I will be right back, and then we're going to start building right away. All right, I'm ready to rock. Actually, hold on. Let's catch up on these subs and whatnot real quickly, and then we'll start. JCR Gaming with Twitch. Or wait, hold on. Where am I? I got that. Fat Stack. I don't think I said that. Yeah, Fat Stack with Twitch Prime sub. Ryus with Twitch Prime. MC Boy with the tier 1. Operation King with a 500 bid. He says, Big Papa Zach, I upgraded 3060 Ti. Oh, no, I already read that one. Yeah, that's the 5070. Okay, we're good on that. We're good on that. Bo with the 300 bid. He says, Zach, I currently have a Ryzen 5 3600 and 3060 Ti. Recently bought a 3440 by 1440 monitor. Now I want to upgrade. That's how that works. I have the 5070 Ti and the 7600X3D in mind. What do you think? I love that combo, man. I often see the 5070 Ti paired with the 7800X3D. If you have enough money to get the 7800X3D, that is very good value right now, especially since it's so much cheaper than the 9800X3D. But if you live near a micro center and you don't want to spend the extra money, the 7600X3D is a fantastic pairing as well. So I would do either one depending on how much money you want to spend. Night Sun with the tier 1. Leon with the Twitch Prime sub, and JCR Gaming with the Twitch Prime. Indie F1 fan with the $2 super chat says, watch so many shorts that I finally subscribed. Wow. Got him. That might be the whole goal of this operation, man, but I appreciate it. Scorch with the super chat says, Papa Zach, I won DDR5 RAM from A-Data. The photo shows 2 RAM as a reward, but the actual reward was one 16 gigabyte kit. Oh, and it took 41 days to get. Yikes. Sorry, man. It's still free, though. Subliminal messaging worked. Holographic meat load. Dude, that's my second month reading that one. I remember that last time. Holographic meat load says, just got a 9070 XT. Let's go. Congrats. Okay. Let's build. I'm ready. You guys ready? Home server PC build is... Well, it's not officially begun. It will officially begin when the CPU gets installed. But here's our motherboard, the Gigabyte B550M Gaming X Wi-Fi. Why am I using a gaming motherboard with a home server? Great question. They just don't really make AM4 micro ATX motherboards that are geared towards... This is a weird Wi-Fi antenna, by the way. That are geared towards home servers. Why a Wi-Fi board? I did not buy it because it had Wi-Fi. That was not factored into the equation at all. Like I was saying, this was on a $70 sale. And correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think you can find a better AM4 micro ATX motherboard for $70 right now. That seemed like a very good deal. Is it still on sale? It is. I just checked right before the live stream. If you join the ZTT Deals channel in the Discord server, you can type in !Discord. It was the deal maybe 2 or 3 days ago. 70 bucks. I actually bought 2 of them just because of how good the deal was. The max order quantity was too. So yeah, I definitely took full advantage of that. I'll use the other one for another budget AM4 build guide or something for the YouTube channel. All right. Again, this is the whole reason we're doing a home server, is because when you have... Dude, come on. Dude, come on. Oh my God, what are we doing here? Thank you. Whenever you happen to get a 12-core 3900X from a recycled system, you got to put it to good use, man. So that is exactly what I plan on doing. We're going to rotate that 90 degrees. That way the... Wow, you can barely see that triangle. The triangle in the upper left-hand corner, now upper left corner, is matched up. Set that down in there. Still got thermal paste on it from the previous build. Lash that down, and we are good to go. Now the build has officially started, the home server build. Next up, we're going to grab our RAM. Again, my editor had 64 gigs of this G-Skill Ripjaws 5. DDR4, I did not buy this recently, otherwise it would cost several $1,000s. And I got the ASMR on lock here. Let's see if we can make it happen, man. We got 4 shots to get a banger. Okay. Okay. That one's not too bad. That one's not too bad. This one's probably gonna be better though. I'm warmed up now. Oh, that was weak. That was weak. That was not okay. All right. Here we go. Oh my god, why are these sounding so bad? Oh man, I'm folding under the pressure here. We got one last shot at it. This has to be a good one. Second one was atrocious. I know, man. That was awful. All right, this one's going to be good, I promise. I'm not going to lie. I kind of butchered that. That did not sound great. But I do miss the look. I'm not... Redo it? Dude, I'm not redoing it, man. Yeah, those were not good. Maybe the motherboard's at fault. Maybe it's not a great deal. I do really miss the look of 4 RAM sticks, though. I know we don't really do that with DDR5 anymore, but like the look of all of these slots populated. I might do that. Dude, I can't wiggle that. What do you want me to do here? Dude, that's not going any... Dude, that's a cement block right there. You can't do a wiggle test on 4 sticks of RAM, man. That's just too good right there. That's a cement block. Yeah, that looks... dude, I miss that look a lot. Okay, now we're going to install our 2 SSDs. Again, this 1 terabyte drive is going to be for the operating system of the home server, and then I'm going to have a separate 4 terabyte drive specifically for VMs. Probably a little bit overkill. I don't plan on using that amount of storage anytime soon, but that will give me some flexibility, so I don't have to worry about storage for a few years, hopefully. Bro's operating system is 1 terabyte. Now, to be fair, dude, I'm not making this up. When I went to our inventory, we're at the point at ZTT where like I don't go and just grab things anymore. I go talk to the inventory person, and I'm like, hey man, like, can I get some SSDs? Things are changing at ZTT, especially on the inventory side of things. But I did specifically ask him for a less than 1 terabyte drive. I said, if we got any like 500 gigabytes laying around, I'll happily take that. But unfortunately, he said, Zach, we haven't had that for years. So I did try. All right, so we're gonna put the operating system, the 1 terabyte drive, up at the top. Like so. And then this doesn't need any tools. This is just a plastic thingamajig. Is that in? Yeah, we're good. And then we're going to install the 4 terabyte drive as the secondary drive in the same exact way, but we will put that down here. Like that. There we go. Both SSDs are installed. So why an operating system then regular? When you're running virtual machines, especially if they're virtual machines that are like cranking away or self-hosting a software or just being used, that is constantly putting read and write cycles on the SSD. And you could definitely do it on the same operating system. It's possible. It's probably a better practice, though, to separate them out. You'll get better performance as well, because the SSD that's holding your operating system is not being bogged down by all of the virtual... Like, you could put... With this amount of RAM and this amount of storage, dude, I could have 50 VMs running. You know, but like, we can have a lot of virtual machines running. I don't necessarily want all of those read and write cycles going on where my operating system is happening. Again, you can. This is just what I decided to do. The alternative could definitely be setting up a RAID 1. RAID 1 is where you would use 2 of the same drives. You wouldn't get double the capacity. Like if I had 2 4 terabytes in RAID 1, I would only get 4 terabytes of usable storage. But they would mirror each other. And if one of them fails, your system would stay online and good. That would be a best practice for like out in the real world. Well, RAID 10 is probably a better practice, but regardless. But for a home server build, I'm not terribly worried about my uptime. Specifically this server as well. So this is our CPU cooler of choice. Again, this is the Noctua L9X65. This is specifically a 65 millimeter height cooler. We cannot go any higher than this for our little 2U server rack case. I have used this before, except the Noctua Brown version. And it worked quite well. I have never used it with a beefy 12-core 3900X, though, so we will see how that goes. But that is why I got that. Leon with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Oh no, I already said that. Stoy with the 4-month. Appreciate that. Okay, how do we install this though? Intel, AMD. Which one's AMD? Are we doing an operating system today? If this all goes well and smooth, we might have time to actually load Proxmox on here. I actually set up a USB drive just in case. Dude, where's AMD, man? There we go. Oh wow, that's interesting. Oh, north. Oh, they're labeled north and south. Wow, look at that convenience, Noctua. Dude, I like it, man. They're actually, these bridges are actually labeled. Check that out. And it shows you the direction of where the CPU is. I don't know how well you can see that. That is, that's pretty fancy, man. Got the north and south bridges. That's just gonna plug into the top screw. Oh, top screw for both. Wow, I would not have instinctually done that. Okay. Oh, wait, no, there's a standard position. Wait, which one? I could plug it in the top or bottom. On AM5 and Ryzen 5000/3000 series AM4 CPUs, choose the -7mm offset hole. Okay. Okay, I think I can do that. That's us. -7. That's the top one. And the top. Okay, all right. That's what we need. I think I can handle that. Let's do it. Okay, so what we're gonna do first, I'm gonna remove these plastic bridges that came with our motherboard. Why do you have multiple servers? Why not run everything on one? Because usually in the home server world, you are building up as you go. And if I could have just 10 years ago built one huge home server and spent all this money on it, then yeah, that probably would have been an easier route to take. But when that's not the case and you're constantly like upgrading and using spare parts and not spending money on your home server, you're just using the recycled parts from your old PC or whatever you scrape up, you don't usually have that luxury. Most people's home servers are similar to, not necessarily similar specs, but similar to the style of, hey, I just upgraded this PC, now I'm going to use my spare parts on a home server. That's what a lot of people do. So you don't necessarily have the most meta long-term play here. We're just using what we got. All right, I'm putting it in the 7mm offset like the instructions said. I hope that works. Screwdriver, this is the LTT screwdriver. The transparent option. Okay, now this is where it kind of gets weird, man. My OCD is not loving how we're in the top of both instead of symmetrical, but I trust Noctua. What's the point of a home server? I mean, you can do a ton of things with home servers. I would recommend watching videos about like what projects to start. I always recommend starting with a media server. Oops, wow, that could have been awful. Oh my goodness. Starting a media server like Plex or a Jellyfin is basically like hosting your own like Netflix, where you host all of your media on a centralized server, and then every device in your house can access that. That way you don't have to go out to the internet, you don't have to pay subscription fees, etc. Those are definitely becoming way more popular these days because everyone is starting to get sick and tired of spending all this money on streaming services these days. If you know, you know. But yeah, media servers are really good to start with. A NAS for sure. If you want centralized storage, that way, if you want to back up your important data on your computer, you don't have to back it up on a early 2000s external hard drive. You can just connect to your server and put it up there. Or if you want to transfer files from one computer to another in your house, you can just do it through the server. You don't have to use a little thumb drive. Things like that. What's a NAS? A NAS stands for network attached storage, but it's basically a centralized storage solution, if you will. Okay, let's install this now. This is gonna go like this, I believe. Like that? Yeah. So we will remove this fan first. That way we have access to the screws. And before I put on thermal paste, let's just line that up and make sure. Yeah. Yeah, they were right. That'll fit. Okay. So we will install it like that. We're going to use Noctua's very own thermal paste here. Gonna give it a healthy... Whoa, 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 that comes out fast. Gonna give it a healthy pea-sized dot right there. Make sure we get full coverage of our 12-core, 24-threaded 3900X. Like that. And then I will install it like this, I guess. Actually, I'm gonna do it like this. That way I can see the screws going on here. Like that. Like that. Gonna do just a couple turns on that side. Couple turns on that side. Even out that pressure a little bit. And then I can start ratcheting them down. Install it upside down, dude. Never again. I'm done with that. No thank you. Alright, that one's locked down. And then that one's locked down. So we got that, and then we're gonna just reinstall our fan. And that will be good to go. Like this. Loop that under. Hook on these hooks. Like so. Oops. And then lock that under, and then boom, that fan is on there. We will find the CPU fan header on the motherboard. Neatly tuck in and hide that cable. And boom. Our motherboard installation is complete. I mean, I know we're not going to be able to see it in the home server, but like, dude, that's looking kind of clean. It's really this that's doing. I mean, the CPU cooler actually looks very nice too. But the fully populated RAM slots, man, that is not a look that we're used to seeing anymore these days. That's so satisfying. I love that. Actually looks clean. Pretty good for a home server, man. Okay, we're good to go. We got our B550M Gaming X Wi-Fi motherboard, the 12-core 3900X, the Noctua L965 low-profile CPU cooler, 64 gigs of G-Skill DDR4 RAM, a 1 terabyte Silicon Power UD90 for our operating system, and then a 4 terabyte Silicon Power UD90 for all of my virtual machines. There we go. That is all prepped and ready. Now we're going to get out the power supply. Actually, we're going to clean this up a little bit. No SSD covers. No, I mean, the motherboard didn't come with them. They're Gen 4, more on the budget side. We are not going to have any issues with that. Yeah, see, I already unboxed this, thinking that it had a 12-volt connector for that previous build. It did not. I was disappointed. Now, for cables, this is going to be super simple. Hello? Oh my god. Nothing close to simple. We need a single 4+4 and the 24 pin. And that is it. I specifically wanted to use a fully modular power supply for a case like this. I think I made that mistake last time with a previous home server build. You got to find somewhere to put all those excess cables. Since our GPU doesn't require external power, we only need these two cables. Watch him find a 12-volt high power connector in there. No, dude. I was hoping. I was thinking there's no way it didn't come with the 12 pin. Not these days. I was wrong. But that's how we learn, man. Alright, I'm gonna plug in this 24 pin. Try to. Wrong side. That will never work. There we go. Shapes. Plug these two in for the 24 pin. And then this for the 4+4 for our CPU. Quick double check on all of those, and this is good to go. Our Steel Legend power supply. That's it, man. That's all we need. And again, if you missed it, that is just because we are using this low-profile 1050 Ti. Don't need a beefy GPU for this type of home server project. So I'm just using what I had. This is a little... This has some miles on it, man. This is a little dusty. Not terrible. But just a little 4 gig 1050 Ti. All we need on it is video output. The 3900X does not have integrated graphics. So I also just don't have the IO plate for this. But it's fine. It's in a server rack. It's absolutely not going anywhere. But yeah, that's why. So let's get out our little 2U server rack and we can start building. This is what it looks like, man. What happened to the IO plate? No idea. Dude, that's a 1050 Ti, man. That's like a decade old. I got no, dude, that thing could have been to war for all I know. I have no idea what happened to it. The first thing I want to do is I actually want to remove these. So these are HDD trays because you'll typically see these if you buy a server chassis. Because a lot of people that build servers, they need HDD storage for 3.5-inch drives. These can each hold 2, so it can hold 6 total HDD drives. We're not putting a single HDD drive in here, so I'm going to take all of these out before we start. Did you guys see my video about the HDD shortage now? I think that video went live today. So we are not only in a RAM shortage or an SSD shortage or a DRAM shortage. We are now also in an HDD shortage. So if you were planning on buying some HDDs, which you're probably not, but just in case if you were, now would probably be a time to do it. Because those are going to go up in price. Still rocking my 1050 Ti low profile? Nice. I'm about to join you once this is built. Do HDDs still enjoy a cost advantage over an SSD? Definitely in the high terabyte region, yeah. I mean, HDD, how big are consumer HDDs these days? I don't know. They're probably up to what, like 24? 26? Something like that? Terabytes? No, not 12. 24? Yeah, I would imagine it's somewhere up there. 24, 26 or so. 32? Do they really have 32? Like what can you buy from Amazon? I know that there's definitely higher ones, but like the readily available HDDs? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, you're obviously not going to buy an SSD with that kind of storage. So there's still obviously an advantage of HDDs in that regard. But I have actually no idea how much I don't even know if do they sell 1 terabyte HDDs anymore? I don't even know. 40 terabyte HDDs are available for purchase. Wow. Wow, that got up there. How do I remove this one, though? What the... Oh. Oh! Do you guys see that? The LTT screwdriver. There's 2 screws down here. That is definitely not going to fit. I know what will fit, though. I don't use this screwdriver often. But when I do, it comes in super clutch. 10 times out of 10. It has never failed me yet. Where are we at? There we go. This legendary beast right here from Be Quiet. This Be Quiet screwdriver, this came with a Be Quiet CPU air cooler. I don't know how long ago that was, man. That was a little bit right before AIOs started taking off. But it came with this super high quality skinny screwdriver, and I've been using it ever since for exact situation. Look at that, man. That barely fits. I don't think I would have another screwdriver that would work here if it wasn't for this one, man. That is my only screwdriver like that. That thing is clutch 10 times out of 10. Okay, so this is what we're left with. Now, yeah, we're not going to need any of these screws, I don't think. I did install these Be Quiet fans whenever I was using this server case before. The case does not come with those, just as a heads up. These are 3 80mm Be Quiet case fans. They are just PWM connectors, and then I have this little deep cool 4-port PWM hub on here. So we can leave that over here for right now. We got to figure out how to properly cable manage that. And then this is what comes with the case. So we have USB 3.0 for the 2 USB connectors up there. We got the normal power switch and reset switch. I hate how these are super ugly, but unfortunately we don't really get a ton of aesthetics in the server chassis world. And then I don't actually know what these are for. Oh wait, never mind. These are HDDs. That's just the normal HDD LED, power LED. I don't actually know what this is. Oh, almost ripped it right out. I don't actually know what this is for. It says VCC, data minus, data plus, and ground. Does anybody know what that is? I definitely did not plug that in last time. USB 2? Is it? Why is it only 4 pins though? That might be a rookie question. Why is it only 4 pins instead of 8 or 7? USB 2.0 is for usually has 7. USB is 4 pin, not USB 2.0. USB 2.0 is 7 pins. Because it's 5 volt? I think that's only for server motherboards? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the ports that we have on the case are... We have one USB 3.0 and one USB 2.0. So maybe it is for that? But I've never seen a USB 2.0 like this. Anybody know? Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, the ads pay for better giveaway PCs. They can't hear me, but... That's what we're working with. We will plug in as much as we can. Actually, should I just unplug this whole thing? I don't need any of this. Oh, no, I actually should use my power LED. No, actually, I do want my power LEDs. If there was ever a time that I cared about power LEDs, it is actually in a server rack because you can't see anything. You can't see if anything's spinning or what when it's inside a server cabinet. So I actually do want to plug that in. Okay. Twist tie on the fan hub. Ooh. No. Not up in here, ma'am. Not up in here. In a home server, especially? No way. Not my build. No, thank you. I'll finish. We'll figure out how to cable manage all this after we install stuff. We'll save that for the end. I want this to look nice. Okay. There we go. Now we can start installing. We should have all the standoffs in the right places. So this is just going to install up here, just like a traditional gaming PC case. Like that. And then the power supply is going to go right below it. Are we all tracking? Does that all make sense? I need screws. I don't have screws. Actually, those screws that I threw down there, those will probably work. Let's see if these work. Your giveaway link is bringing me to a white website? Okay, that's the second... Okay. That's the second time now somebody has said that. I mean, I know it's still working for a lot of people. But, is the giveaway link working for most people right now? There's always somebody with an issue. But, I don't know, man. That's the second time. Is it legit? We got something going on? It's working? Link works. Link is fine. Yes. Link worked. Yes. Works. Okay. I think we're good. I don't know what to tell you, man. Sorry. I would try a different browser or get off your phone or what? I don't know, man. Yep, just bought a ticket. There we go. That's what I like to hear. You guys got to earn those points. Works for me, but it's hard to understand. If you don't understand how the giveaways work, type in ! giveaway help. That'll take you to a quick, like, 4-minute YouTube video that explains everything you need to know. It's I think that video is over a year old now, but we've been running. This is our 15th. That PC right there is our 15th giveaway PC that we've done with this method while live streaming. So we've been doing this for quite some time now. That video is still relevant. That's ! giveaway help. Got one more screw up here. Sorry for the bald spot. How is that bald spot looking, by the way? Usually I can catch it with the OBS delay, but I missed it that time, man. Is that still looking bad? All right, that's all installed. We're good to go. Looks good. Non-existent? Shiny? Dude, come on, man. You guys are just blowing smoke at this point. You had me up until the shiny part. Maybe that's this smart root beer I've been drinking. Maybe it has extra benefits. My bald spot's better. Nice. Yeah, maybe it's the... I don't know, man. I kind of like it. I might have to buy it. I literally just bought it today. If you guys missed the begin... Here, I'll just show this over top of my home server. Virgil's Zero Root Beer. Soda. Smarter. Dude. Maybe it works on the bald spot, too. That Helldivers PC is looking good. Thank you, man. I love it. I haven't played Helldivers for a little bit now, though. Thin, not bald. Did you just say my hair's thinning? What the f... Oh, dude. Dude, I think you're right, man. Hold on, I gotta catch it with the OBS delay. Nope, that didn't work. I can't tell. Thinning? Come on, man. I think I'd rather have a bald spot than thinning. That hurts. Really? What have I missed? My hair's thinning. That hurts, man. I mean, I understand that the hairline isn't where it used to be. That's for the hairline is definitely moving. That I'm aware on, but thinning, dude, come on, man. I think the term you're looking for is fade. Fresh, even. I don't think that's thinning, man. I think that's a fade, but to each their own. Not even rage bait, it's thinning. We might need to get him out. Well, dude, we got Trail Tech in here. Trail Tech is our newest. I don't think I've seen Trail Tech, by the way. Is Trail Tech here? This might be the first stream that Trail Tech is one of our new mods. Feel free to ban that person. Get him out. Trail Tech putting in work today? There he is. Sorry, man. I didn't mean any disrespect. It's yellow. You're the only mod that's yellow on my screen. That's why I wasn't recognizing it. Dude, that looks kind of good. I like that, man. You got the little mod badge next to your name. Shout out to Trail Tech, man. That looks pretty solid. I like that. I'm behaving. Yeah, keep it that way, man. We're getting more. We're getting more mods. If you guys think that you would be a good addition to the unfortunately unpaid moderate with benefits though, moderator team, feel free to send me a DM on Discord. We're looking to get just a couple more mods to help on these streams here. Bronson with the $5 super chat says, "What GPU upgrade should I get for my PSU?" What benefits? They're not real benefits, just to be clear. Don't sue me. This year, we went on a snowboarding trip to Colorado. I paid for the whole mod team to fly out to a little cabin, or a big cabin, we got, and did like a 5-day, or how many days were we gone? 4 or 5 days? That's one of the benefits. Can't commit to that as much as I would like to, unfortunately. Huge if true. Come on, man. Come on, man. That was fun. Dude, I'm ready for the next one, man. I'm ready to go. We might have to make that a yearly thing. Next trip is in Cabo. Yeah, we've been planning the next trip. We're thinking see, the mod team and I have been discussing that we should do the next moderator trip somewhere tropical. Dude, I mean, tropical's great, but I'm kind of leaning snowboarding again. I don't know if you guys happen to see the videos, but like, dude, I was shredding going down those mountains. Double black diamond. I was tearing that up, man. BS? No BS, man. First time ever snowboard. Fake news. Come on, man. You're gonna have to trust me on that one. Thin hair is aerodynamic. If that person's not banned, we need new mods. You gotta get them. Don't actually get them out. That's... See, it's a whole thing, man. We got 2 newish mods now. I don't think they're 100% up to speed on the get them out process. We gotta work on our communication a little bit. Colorado next snowboard trip. I mean, dude, like I wouldn't go to the same spot that we were at last time. Last time we were like, I don't know, 17 hours away from the airport, it felt like. I don't want to do that again, man. The next place has to be within 30 minutes of the airport. Other than that, it was a good spot. But we can't do that. We can't do that again. It needs to be a good snowboard town next to an airport. Is snow edible? Dude, come on, man. All right. All right, let's start plugging in some stuff. What do we got here? We got our USB 3. Plug that in at the bottom. Like that. We have all of these connectors, which will be our... We got HDD, light, we got power. I know you can't really see what I'm doing. You're just gonna have to trust me. Power LED down here. I'm trying to keep my thinning bald spot out of the way. Sorry. Power LED negative over there. And then we also got some way more important reset switch. Well, not that one, but power switch. That's what we need. Power switch. Okay. That is all plugged in. Still have no idea what this is for. Yeah, I really don't know. Well, we just won't plug that in, man. That might be like a real not messing around server deal. We'll deal with that one later. And now we can just install the power supply, right? Let's do the power supply. Are we still sticking with that's USB 2? This is what I'm talking about. Oh, but yeah, I wasn't even saying the right number. USB 2 is 9 pins. I was saying 7. I knew it was odd. 9 pins is USB. So are you saying that this 4-pin connector just goes on the top? Dude, that can't be right. I don't think that's right, man. Is it speaker? Wait, I think speakers are usually 2. Yes? Okay, wow. Everyone's saying yes. What about USB-C? Dude, we ain't got USB-C in home server. Actually, they probably are, but not this case. That's definitely USB. Or bottom. Well, the bottom has 5. Dude, I'm not plugging it in, but the bottom has 5. You're saying this will work if I only plug it in 4 of the 9 pins? Dude, I don't know about that, man. I mean, I trust you, but usually when all of chat is saying the same thing, it's either an organized troll or it's legit. Honestly, I don't know. I'm up in the air on this one. I need some screws here. None of those. What about these? Oh, dude, we're in a screw shortage. I got some. Okay. I lost internet for a sec. What's the question? All right, Painful's here. Not that I don't trust everyone else. Painful. In my home server chassis. Is that as zoomed in as we got? Yeah. What is this connector for? It's only 4 pins. It says VCC, data negative, data positive, and ground. All of chat is saying it's USB 2, which I'm starting to believe. But I don't know, because USB 2 is usually 9 pins, not 5. Or 4, sorry, 4. Everyone's saying USB 2.0, so I'm starting to believe them. Starting to think I'm the only one that doesn't know this. Nope, it's not HDD lights. I already plugged that in. It just has 4 pins. Read the pin out on... Looks like USB 2.0, probably because there's only 1 port. I mean, I've seen a couple people say that. I've just never seen this before. Maybe USB 1? Dude. Maybe. It doesn't seem like an outrageous idea. Check on Google. That's why we got Painful, man. USB 1.0? Yeah, that's actually what I'm starting to think. USB 0. Okay, now we're just working our way down. Got it. It's USB 2, you're good. So can I plug it into... Do I plug it into the top 4 pins on a USB 2.0 header? Or is it in some orientation on the bottom? Top row? Oh no, that's USB 1.2? Oh my god. I don't think we're gonna get an answer here. Look at the motherboard pinout. Guys, I understand that you can do it. That is what I'm trying to avoid by asking. Dude, I got Painful on deck, man. Like, this is what he does. Prison Mike knows. I trust Prison Mike. What's Prison Mike say? Not sure, don't put it in. Dude, I'm definitely not putting it in. Clearly it's RAID 9 3/4. Why would you plug 4 wires into a 5-pin? Well, you say that, but you can plug 3-pin fan into a 4-pin header. So it's not the most outrageous thing to do, man. Sometimes the numbers just don't add up. Okay, I need to... I can't go lefty. I just am not coordinated enough to go lefty here. Oh, actually, is my power supply upside down? No. I think this is the orientation I want. Why is this not screwing in? There we go. There we go. Why did Painful give me a response? Okay, here we go. This looks like a real response here. Ruben. Wait, hold on. Sorry, Ruben. Painful just said something. Painful says, plug into the top 4 pins with the ground next to the missing pin. Dude, that's what I need. Okay, thank you. What did Ruben say? Ruben said all USB 2 are actually 4-pin. 9 pins are actually 2 USB 2 ports, with the 9th being a dummy for proper connector orientation. Wow. Usually connector has 10 contact places, with one of them being blocked. NIC should be network interface controller, pretty important for server operation, which typically has at least 2 of them. Wow. That checks out. Good to know. I'll plug it in. Yeah, I did not know that at all. That's wild. No, that is very wrong. Paracord. Are you right or are you wrong? Where'd Paracord go? Paracord said that's very wrong. Let's pull up Paracord's chat history real quick. Let's see how legit this is, shall we? Paracord, what he says that's very wrong. Oh wow, he's been trying to. Oh wow, he's been really trying to help. Yeah. Thank you, Paracord. I really, I really appreciate that. He does live in Colorado though. No, that is wrong. That is wrong. That is wrong. Yes, top. Yes, top. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I trust that, man. He's trolling. Hold on, I got a text from Painful, man. This is gonna seal the deal. All right, we got the pin out. We got the pin out. Thanks to Painful here. All right, USB 1, USB 2. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so this is what it typically looks like with the blank up here at the top left. Painful is saying make sure the ground is towards that no pin. And yeah, that's just a dummy connector for orientation purposes. Wow, I had no idea. That is very impressive. Thank you, team. As a collective, I am very happy with that. I am going to now confidently plug this in. Like so, the ground is closest to that empty pin. Plug it in up top there. Now we have 2 functioning USB ports. Thank you. Neither did I. Yeah, that's a good learning moment right there, man. Not that you'll probably ever have to utilize that little bit of knowledge, but now we have it. Sometimes you gotta trust chat. Sometimes. You're right. Sometimes. What do you guys think the percentage is? How, what's the percentage that you can trust chat these days? Now, to be fair, I specifically said at the beginning of the stream, this is a super nerd live stream. This is not for the casuals. This is for the super nerd. I feel like the percentage of trustworthiness goes up in the home server 100%? Most of it is a troll or rage bait. 42%? Here or YouTube? Oh, wow. Wow, that is a fantastic follow-up question. Yes. I was specifically talking about the collective, but when you raise a valid argument on that, you do. I'm going to swap this little PCIe bracket before I forget. That needs to come up to this slot. Maybe? Oh, wait, like that? No. Wait, yeah, it has to be like that. Wait, how does... Was that a special one? Guess we'll just do it like that. So real though. More than Reddit? Yeah, Reddit. Did you guys see that ZTT made it to the Reddit homepage again? Not for anything good, don't worry. Did you guys see that by chance? Oh man. I don't know about Reddit these days, man. Okay, there we go. All right, I think we're good. I think we're ready to cable, or no, let's plug these in, then we can cable manage. That can't be good. Yeah, somebody posted, and it happened to hit the front page of Reddit. I didn't know about this till somebody texted me. It was like, somebody said like the content loop of PC building creators or something like that. Because somebody in their feed got 2 of my videos back to back that said, one video was like 4 reasons not to vertically mount your GPU. And then the next video for him was two reasons to vertically mount your GPU. And like, I don't know. I guess I'm just so surprised of why that Reddit thread blew up. To be fair, a lot of the top comments were like, maybe it's just a pro and cons and it's 60 seconds and like you can't explain it all. Like, I don't know, that seemed like common sense to me. You know, like I understand like what they're trying to say. Like, yeah, it is showing both, but like the videos are showing you, here's the pros of vertically mounting. Here's the cons of vertically mounted. It's just split up into 2 videos. Like there is no one perfect solution. I don't know. It seemed pretty common sense to me, but apparently not. Gen Z is easily triggered. I don't know. I don't know what Gen would have done that though. I don't know if it was Gen Z. I feel like Gen Z would understand that, to be honest. I was kind of leaning the other way. Okay, let's plug this in. 24 pin. Plug it in up here. Like so. And then we just got the 4+4. I probably should have cable managed these separately, but... no, we still might be good. Yeah, we're probably going to have to unplug some stuff. I don't know what path I'm going to take of cable managing yet. That's boomer energy? That's what I was thinking. Yeah, to me, that had boomer energy written all over it. I want to unplug this. You forgot the cable extensions? Oh, man, my bad. Zach, I spent $190 on RAM. Yeah, welcome to late 2025, man. It's actually not a terrible deal. We have already purchased multiple kits over $200. It is what it is. All right, we got that, and then we got the 4+4 up here. Actually, wow, that's not even gonna reach. If I want to make it neat and tidy, so we'll use this one over here. Sorry about the thinning bald spot up there, man. Okay, that's plugged in like so. And then, okay, everything is plugged in, man. We just got to do a little bit of cable managing. Which I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. Do I do these separately, or... Yeah, let's worry about power supply later. I don't need it to look amazing. I just don't want it to look atrocious. It looks spacious. Yeah, I mean, we got space. It's just there is zero help cable managing. Like, there's no zip, there's no tie down points or obviously Velcro straps or anything of that nature. We got absolutely no help cable managing right now. So we're just gonna have to use zip ties and hopes and dreams for this one. Nothing to zip it to? Yeah, yeah, exactly. I don't know what we're gonna do here. But we'll figure it out, man. Zip tie to the fans? We could. We could zip tie to the... Do these fit? We just want to make sure that the cables don't... We could do that. Alright, what should I do? I'm think... Oh, this has to plug in too, actually. This is the PWM connector that goes into the motherboard. Where do we have headers? Oh, we got a header right down here for system fan. So that'll probably be the best spot for that, because then we can just bundle all this stuff together. Okay, I think that's what we're gonna start with. Dude, this is not gonna look good, man. I was feeling optimistic about cable managing this, and I have already lost confidence. There's no way I'm gonna be able to make this look good. What if we just like, I'm thinking like a zip tie like that? Just to start with some sort of organization. Maybe like a little something something like that. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. And then all of this, maybe we just bundle up into like an ugly little bundle here. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe like this. Maybe something like that. What about the GPU? Yeah, we'll do that as once everything is done. Like that. Dude, that won't look bad. That won't look bad. Actually, we can probably sneak this in. Actually, I don't know where to put that yet, so I'm not going to sneak that in. Maybe a zip tie or two over here. Where are you putting the hub? Yeah, that's TBD. The hub does have a 3M sticker on it though, so we can actually permanently place it somewhere. There we go. Okay. Okay. Maybe like one of these. One of these numbers like that. That way we got this nice little bundle there. It's actually out of the way airflow wise. Okay. Okay, not hating this. Now, what are we gonna do with all this? Oh, dude, I'm so lost. Where would be the best place to put something like this? Do we route it all the way up here? Or do we route it all the way? Dude, I'm kind of leaning down here. Yeah, I think we might hide it. Bottom, yeah, that's where I'm thinking. Where's the RGB? Dude, we didn't get that far yet. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning down here. And then let's unplug these. That way they route underneath this bundle. Dude, this is tougher than a gaming PC, man. A gaming PC case will give us help. This one, we got no help, man. And then what? Do I just like twist tie all of this? Kind of bundle that up together like so. Oh man, dude, this is not gonna look pretty. I love cable managing. I can't say the same, man. Oh wait, what if we just bundle? Just lost all that work. What if we just bundle all of this into this bundle? Like, yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, what if we just bundled it? Dude, that's going to be a nightmare. Dude, let's use Velcro. That's going to be a nightmare if I have to troubleshoot. That's more of a Velcro job. How about like 2 of these Velcro straps? Those red and green wires look delicious. Come on, man. Don't be weird. Yeah, I think that's the play. We're just gonna Velcro this whole thing. That way we just have a huge dude. That's definitely good. That's the play. That's the play. Let's cut these zip ties before we do that though. Okay, we got that. I need a spool of those straps. Yeah, I buy these a lot. I buy like four at a time. These little Velcro straps. Dude, these are all over my house. All over. Okay. Poke a hole in the Velcro and screw it down to the HDD mounting hole. Painful. They actually do have nice holes. Don't clip that. Dude, that's actually a pretty good idea, but that's a little too advanced for me. I like that idea though. What case is that? I actually don't remember. I think it's from Rosewell. I think it's a Rosewell 2U server chassis. They don't exactly have pretty names with server chassis. Or memorable ones. Okay, I think we might be on to something here. There we go. Oh yeah. Huh? Is that it? Let's get another one. I don't know how this 20. Dude, Dude, I'm getting close to just doing the whole thing. I think that might be the play. What if I just crank this? Okay, this is obnoxious. We're gonna lose all. This is not gonna work, man. I am no longer having fun. Dude, I could just close this down right now and we'll be set. I don't know what to do. This shouldn't even be in here. I don't know how this got intertwined. Yeah, we got to take that whole thing out. There we go. Okay. Separate that. Out of sight, out of mind, dude. That's what I'm thinking. I got about 3 more minutes left of attention span before I move on. What's better, this or the Fantex case? Yeah, that one was tough. Yeah, that XT M3 or whatever it was called, that was a tough one for cable managing. But these are not comparable. This is a server. This isn't supposed to be easy for cable managing. That one was. That was supposed to be good. Okay, now we just got to decide what to do with this thing. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It doesn't need to be better than that. Let's zip tie these down. Slap a cover on it and be done. Dude, I would if you guys didn't judge me. How many people are gonna be judging? We'll just kind of work our way up here and then we'll be done. Run them under the bundle? Yeah, I'm kind of regretting these being on top now. Should they be under? We can go under. Yeah, we'll go under. I think that's better. Clip it? No, don't be clipping, man. Oh, that's going to be hard to unclip. That's going to be really hard. There we go. All right, we'll go under. We'll go under. We can make that happen. We can switch back. Okay. All right. 24 pin. There we go. Super glue? Dude, that might be the play. That might be sharp. All right, this is the last thinning bald spot shot of the... Oh, okay. I don't think you can see it. We're good. This is where you need the tiny raccoon fingers up here, man. That's a little tricky. There we go. All right, that's plugged in. Duct tape? We could use some duct tape. Should we get the duct tape out, man? That might help. I would zip tie from the top to the PSU area. Dude, I don't know what you're saying, man, but I'm almost done. It sounds sharp, but we're almost there. Okay, there we go. All right, one more and I'm done. That's as far as I'm gonna go. How about like that? No, that won't work. We gotta somehow get this down here like this. Oh! Stargazer with the $20 YouTube super chat. My goodness. Says, hope you have a great night, Zach. Good luck with the build you got going. And let's hope it doesn't literally blow up in your face. What? Yeah, I'm hoping that too, man. I'm gonna get to bed after a 14-hour day of work, working over 90 feet in the air. 14 hours, 90 feet in the air, dude. That's up there. Wow. Thank you very much. I also hope this doesn't blow up in my face. Is bro a fortune teller? Why do we think this is gonna blow up? Why are we even concerned that this is gonna blow up? Dude, that actually doesn't look that bad. Not amazing. That doesn't look absolutely terrible though. Right? Or does it? It certainly doesn't look as good as I thought it would. But that also at the same time doesn't look terrible. Looks fine to me. Yes, it will blow up. Dude, that doesn't look bad. That's fine. That's dare I say not too shabby. All right. Last part. We got a little GTX 1050 Ti low profile. No external power required. If all goes well, that's just going to plug in right here. Like so. I don't have the I/O port for it, unfortunately, so it's not going to be able to lock into anything other than the PCIe slot. But there we go, man. That is the new 2025 home server. We got a 12-core 3900X, 64 gigs of RAM, a 1 terabyte SSD for the operating system, and a 4 terabyte SSD for all of the virtual machines. Dude, that's not bad. That'll work. Do you guys want to install Proxmox? We got... Dude, I told you, man. Super nerds. This is the super nerd stream. I hope you're ready, man. Should we try to install some Proxmox action? On here? What do you guys think? No LCD screens? Says Prism Mike. Sorry, Prism Mike. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. This is home server version numero uno. Maybe numero dos. We'll have some screens on it. Let's see it fire up. Dude, let's check it out, man. We have the technology here. Home server? Actually, let's put the home server over here. Yeah, let's do that. Get some power action. Like that. You get my fancy OLED. Dude, the first monitor for my home server is an OLED. Let's go. Oh wait, no, this orientation is not gonna work because now I don't have a screw somewhere for my keyboard and mouse. Hold on, okay, sorry. Home server is gonna have to go over over that way. That way we can put the screen up here. Bazite? Well, I definitely will load Bazite on one of the virtual machines because I still have yet to test out Bazite. Dude, why is that reflection so bad? Are you serious? It's that one. There we go. Some keyboard, trackpad action. And I also installed, I did not test it, but before the stream, I did load Proxmox on that SSD. I don't know if I successfully did it, but we're about to find out, man. All right. What are the odds that this thing turns on? And the USB ports work. Dude, that's a whole other thing, man. All right, let's go. Power on. We got some spinning. Oh, I don't have an HDMI cable. Oh, no. I forgot the display. Oh, no. The first boot. Look, I wasn't kidding, man. I got these Velcro straps everywhere. Oh, no. I ruined the first boot. I don't know if this cable's gonna be long enough. All right, I gotta touch this. Keep that still while I plug in that. Is this gonna work? Oh boy. I need some cable length here. That'll just barely work. Okay. All right, give it to me. No. No. No signal. Come on, man. It might be memory training. We'll wait. I'm pretty sure I should reboot. It sometimes messes up. Yeah, I'm just gonna reboot. It sometimes doesn't work well if you don't have a cable plugged in when you turn it on. For the first boot, we'll try it again. All right. First boot, official. Let's see if that works. OLED portable setup is just showing off. Dude, I like this OLED, man. That's pretty nice, man. No debug. Look at that. Let's go, man. Hello? Is this on? Hello? It's alive? We got some post app. What? All right, it didn't like our keyboard though. Let's switch ports on that real quick. How about we plug it in over here? Oh, maybe it did. Maybe it was just a little bit delayed. PSU fan blocked by lid? Yeah, I mean, there's just nothing that you can do, man. It's a server built. There we go. Where's my delete key? Give me the BIOS, man. What's the GPU? There we go. BIOS has been reset. Please reconfigure your BIOS. There we go. All right. We got some good post action. We got all four 16 gig sticks. Looks like we got... I don't know if that means it can detect both. Boot USB? Yeah, dude, give me a boot, man. I guess we can... Let's do some XMP real quick. I don't know why I'm using a mouse. All right, XMP, save and exit. XMP enabled. Can we get some boot to the USB, por favor? Northern Lights with the 1,000 biddies. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Boot menu. Oh! Oh! You guys can't really see it, though. Okay, I think the OLED might have been a disadvantage. You guys can't read that text at all. Can you guys see that it says install proc? Dude, there's no way you can see that. Sorry, man. Hold on, let me see if I can. Oh, hold on. There we go. All right, that's the best I can do, man. There we go. All right, we got install Proxmox graphical terminal UI through the serial console or advanced. Dude, I need the GUI. I need the GUI. I'm not nerd enough to do it through the terminal. I don't see nothing. PC Tech Hustle with the $20 YouTube Super Chat says, dang, I came in late. Looks like a sexy server build, though. I'll have to rewatch the VOD. Hope all is well. Thank you very much, man. Hope all is well over there as well. Yeah, we got the 3900X server build fully built, assembled. Now we're going to install some Proxmox. If you guys are new to the home server world and you happen to have some sort of PC or some hardware laying around that you can... Oh, this is waiting for me to hit I agree. Proxmox is a really fun operating system. Hold on, I want to make sure that I install... Yeah, it detects both SSDs. There's no way you can see that tiny text. But I can install it to the 1 terabyte drive or the 4 terabyte drive. So I'm going to make sure it installs to the 1 terabyte drive. Country? Dude, I just spit all over the place. Time zone? I really like Proxmox as the operating system for virtual machines. It is super easy to use. Proxmox is based off of Debian. So if you do need to go in the terminal, if you're a little bit familiar with how Debian works, it's not all that daunting. But it has an old school UI to it, for sure, but it's still intuitive and pretty easy. Time zone. How do I pick my country? Do I just type USA? Oh, I gotta search. There we go. United States. English. Next. Password? Don't be clipping. Don't be clipping trying to mirror my exact muscle movements here. All right. Email, no email. Please enter a valid email. You mother... Don't be clipping. Okay, there we go. I can show you this. You guys probably can't even read that. His password is 676767. Dude, if anybody's using that, come on, man. Griffin is a good boy, 69. That's not bad, man. I'm just going to leave all this to default for right now on DHCP. Picked up the IP address of 100.2, which I don't... Oh, yeah, I was going to say, this isn't connected via networking at all. I don't... Yeah. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, no, yeah, I don't want to do that yet. I don't want to... Yeah, I am just now realizing that I'm gonna need Ethernet to finish this setup. Yeah, I'm gonna need the yeah, that's it. That's all I can do. I can't reasonably get an Ethernet cable over here, unfortunately. So. That's unfortunate. Use your PC's Ethernet? It's not gonna reach. Yeah. USB tether for your phone? No. I'll finish it. I'll finish it off stream. But that is, I mean, as you can tell here, this is very basic stuff here. It just wants me to choose my management interface, which is your Ethernet or your wireless. You can set your host name of the device. This is your local IP addresses, which is fine, and then your DNS server if you want to manually set that. Very basic stuff. Proxmox is super GUI friendly. And yeah, it walks you through it. No Wi-Fi in the server. I don't think, I don't actually know this because there is Wi-Fi built in, but I don't think it's going to let me connect to a wireless network in Proxmox during setup. I don't think, I've never done it before. I've only ever been Ethernet because I can see the wireless network interface here, but even when I click on it, it doesn't give me an option to connect to an SSID and type in a password. I don't know how that works. I've never... If you're using Proxmox, you probably should not be on Wi-Fi. Yeah, home servers should definitely be Ethernet if possible. But yeah, that's it. That's it. We'll wrap it up here. We got a successful boot. I am a couple button clicks away from finishing install on Proxmox, but I will go do this once it's plugged into the server rack. That way it gets its IP address through DHCP and whatnot, and we should be good to go, man. Click the button. No, I don't want it to set up because I don't know where it's getting that IP address from. That is not my internal IP address because it's not connected to it. So I don't want to mess all that up. I'll set that all up as soon as I plug it in. What monitor is that? I think it's the... I think it's called... It's called Up something. Like Up Hero? I forget. It's Up Monitor something? I don't know. It's an 1800p OLED. Portable. I actually really like it for this style of setup here. What's happening with the 3D printer? It's actually... It's been the new 3D printer from Creality. I don't know how to say it. It's been sitting on this desk for the last couple days. I have it set up. It's working great. It's right off camera here. I'm literally touching it right now. I'm gonna put it back up here after the stream because we want to film with it before I put it in my server farm. I don't want to film for sponsored content when it's next to a Bamboo Lab and an Elegoo printer. Should probably keep it by itself for right now. But yeah, it's great. U-Perfect. Yes, that is it. It's a U-Perfect monitor. That's the brand. Can you 3D print an IO shield for the 1050? Yeah, you definitely could. Like, that would require custom modeling. I doubt you would be able to find a model for this exact 1050 Ti. I don't know how to model. I only ever print things that are already modeled for me. But yeah, you definitely could. What was the last thing you printed? Guys, when you set up a new printer, you have an obligation to print one thing and one thing only as your first print to make sure that the printer is working. Okay? Like 3D printers, they know what I'm talking about, man. You just got to do it, man. There's nothing acceptable about printing anything else. This was the first print, man. I had to do it. Benchy. If you guys don't know, if you have no idea of what I'm talking about, this little boat is called Benchy. I did remember the backstory. I don't think I remember it anymore. But this is literally everybody's first 3D print. Every 3D printer manufacturer puts Benchy now, like saves it to storage on your 3D printer. That way you don't even need to hook it up to a PC. They all start with this, and this is just everybody's first print. Orange PLA, yeah, my 4-year-old's favorite color is orange. So I decided that would be a good color for the Benchy print. But then when he saw it, he's like, Dad, we have 100 of these. I don't need another one. I was like, okay, fair. So I guess this Benchy is staying with me. But yeah, that is what every 3D printer starts with, Benchy. You just got to do it. First orange one, though? Yeah, most people will go with either white or green. I don't know the backstory to that, but most printers will come with either white or green PLA filament with a printer, like a little sample spool. I don't know why, but I busted out the orange filament for that one. You should make a 3D case. Did you guys see Brett from UFD Tech's 3D printed case video? He released a short form video about how they 3D printed a case. And it looked awesome, and I've seen that project before. But he admitted that it took hundreds of dollars worth of filament and screws, all the hardware to connect everything. It was not worth it. It was not worth it. It looked really good, but even he said it was not worth it at all. I just kicked it, actually. Creality actually sent me up. They hooked me up, man. They sent me four full-sized spools of their Hyper PLA. I have no idea what Hyper PLA is. But we got green, white, black, and brown. They hooked it up, man. Little do they know that I have, like, hundreds of pounds of filament over there. But, dude, I'll take free filament all day. You can find the IO shield in Thingiverse for this 1050 Ti. For that exact one? Has Brett moved to South Africa? Unfortunately, yes. Well, fortunately for him, unfortunately for me. Oh, yeah, you found it? Really? Okay, let's look it up real quick. See if I can find it. Thingiverse. Is that MSI? Oh, wow, one of the fans isn't spinning. That cable was, yeah, you guys hear that? That cable was stopping the fan from spinning. I might need to zip tie that down here. That way that doesn't happen again. Okay, MSI, GTX 1050 Ti, low profile, bracket. Is that what you guys search for? Oh, dang! Let's go. Dude, I'll print that. What? Is that it? Oh, yeah, man. That's what we need. Let's go. Wow, I'm glad you guys said that. Yeah, that's the full-size bracket. And then that's the low-profile one. Let's go, man. Yeah, I will definitely do that. That's awesome. What now here's the question. What color? We can 3D print this bracket any color. And we will never see it because this will be in the back side of my server rack. It will never be seen. But only we will know what color it is. And I got all the filament colors, so we can pick anything. What are we thinking? Benchy orange? Already got that one loaded up, man. Noctua brown? Dude, I have a really good brown. It's not Noctua brown, but I have a really good brown. Hyper brown? Oh, yeah. I don't know what that hyper brown looks like. I don't want to open that because it's still sealed. Rainbow RGB? Golden yellow? Diver yellow? What is diver yellow? Does everybody know what that means? Piss yellow. Terrible towel yellow. Dude, why are we on the yellows? Show us your printers? I can't. I have the Bamboo Lab X1C, the Elegoo Carbon Centauri, and a Bamboo Lab A1. I'm going to replace the A1 with this new Creality K2 combo. That way, I'm going to have on my table, you guys can't see it, but I'm going to have 3 printers, and they're all like the square enclosure printers instead of that A1. It's going to... I know the aesthetics of your 3D printer don't matter, but my 3D printing table is going to be aesthetic for sure. It's going to be nice, man. Let me get the A1. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with the A1. We're at the point now where, because we're moving to Houston next summer, which is not that far away anymore. We're at the point now where, like, we got to start thinking about, like, either getting rid of stuff or, like, stop accepting sponsorships for 3D printers. That I'm not going to do, but yeah, we got to start thinking about it. Will we see a short about the printer? Yeah, it's for a sponsored short. I gotta figure out how to make the video though. I've done sponsored shorts already for the Bamboo Lab one, and oh no, the Elegoo, that was for a pre-roll ad on a long form video. The Cyan from the Voyager PC, dude, that's a good idea. I do actually have that blue. Yeah, dude, that looks good, man. This, not to self promo zttbuilds.com or anything, but yeah, this blue, dude, that looked good, man. Oops. Yeah, I actually do have that blue. Dude, that was again, we would not see it, but we would just know that the bracket back there is looking fancy. You can print the IO shield for the sponsor. Yeah, I'm gonna try to I'm definitely going to incorporate PC building into the 3D printed sponsor video. Whenever we do sponsorships, I mean, usually I only accept things that are relevant already. 3D printing is kind of a stretch, but I will definitely tie 3D printing into it, or PC building into it somehow. This could definitely be one of them. Yeah, for sure. I was thinking about finding some really cool GPU sag brackets to 3D print those, or I was thinking about just going all sim racing for that video and show like maybe 3 things that I 3D printed for the sim racing setup. That would be cool too. Our sim racing videos usually do pretty well. "3D printing requires a lot of technical skills." No, it doesn't. There's room to use a lot of technical skills, but dude, I don't have any skill in 3D printing, and I've 3D printed hundreds of things at this point. There are so many models out there for like this very specific IO shield for my GPU from 10 years ago. Not 10, but yeah, I mean, they got models, everything, man, for everything. PC Tech Hustle with a $5 super chat says, "Hold on, moving to Houston, question mark? You are coming to my home state?" Yeah, man. Yeah, ZTT is moving to Houston next summer. We're bringing the crew down. Everyone's, well, not everybody. Some people are not coming, but we got like over half the team coming down to Houston next year. Omnius Plays with the 2-month. Ghana with Twitch Prime. Fire Medic with the 36-month. Dre Filmed It with the tier 1. MX with the 2-month. The Groovy Banana with the tier 1. Paladin Twitch Prime. Overred tier 1. And Glock with the 6-month. Thank you guys very much. I got a visit? Yeah, man. I am here waiting for y'all. We will definitely be hiring as soon as we get there. We're hiring probably one more person here. But we are like we could definitely have hired like 3 or 4 more people. I'm trying to find creative ways so we don't need to hire more people, because I don't want to balloon up this Pittsburgh team when we know that we're moving. So we will definitely need a couple people once we get down to Houston. We do have a micro center here. I know, man, dude. I've been in that micro center a lot. Well, not a lot, but probably 5 times or so. My wife used to work there before she joined the Air Force. That's the micro center my wife used to work at. Wiz Nation with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Techno Gaming with the super chat says, "Hey Zach, I have an RX 6600. Which GPU should I upgrade?" I can't answer that without a budget, man. I got no idea. Full move or expanding down there? Full move. Yeah, we're moving down for personal reasons. Houston has always been our end destination for pretty much our entire marriage. My wife and I have been married for, I don't know why I keep starting sentences with that, because 14 years. Yeah. Right? No, that can't be right. 13. I don't know. 13 or 14. It's been the plan for a while, man. My entire wife's family is down there. That's where we want to raise our kids. So we're just moving the whole operation down there. Setting roots, kind of the move, yeah. That's what the plan is. Is buying a used GPU a risk? Of course it is. Clip that and send it to his wife. She's definitely heard me fail at finding that number multiple times. She's probably not happy with it. Stay away from I-45, I beg you. Dude, we are not moving to Houston for the traffic or the weather. Definitely not, man. Definitely not. If we didn't have family there, we would definitely not be moving to Houston. There are some serious downfalls. We'll definitely be enjoying the not, well, I mean, I like the snow. It'll be nice not to shovel, but like I'm gonna miss the snow the very first winter that we're there. But it will be nice. The one thing I'm really looking forward to is we have more months where we can actually do stuff outside. Like like in Pittsburgh, we have a subscription, a membership to like the local rec center, and they got like a beautiful outdoor pool. It's huge, and we can go as much as we want with the membership. And there's like 5 good weeks of outdoor pool weather here in Pittsburgh. It's brutal, man. I'm definitely looking forward to having good pool weather for way longer than that. Elemental with 300 biddies says, suggestions for buying a reliable secondhand HDD? I mean, if you can, run an HDD health test on it. That's really all you can do, man. Or just not buy secondhand storage. I don't buy secondhand storage. They get snow, it just cripples the entire state. Yeah. When I was in basic training, we were in San Antonio and it snowed there. I don't even think it was a full inch of snow, and it shut down the whole thing, man. My basic training ceremony, like so we're in basic training for almost 9 weeks. You know, just going through the thick of it. And all the families fly down. Hundreds of families fly down to watch your graduation. And our graduation ceremony got canceled because of less than an inch of snow. They don't know what to do, man. They don't know what to do with it at all. We go to school in 2 feet of snow. Yeah, it's drastically. When we went to that Colorado, the moderators snowboarding trip this year, dude, there was like 3 feet of snow at any one point. There was 3 feet of snow on the roof. They know what they're doing out there. If that wasn't a sign of the future trajectory of your career, yeah, man, that was rough. We ended up doing like this like real quick ceremony in the lunch, the cafeteria, what do they call it? The chow hall. We did like all the families were like scrunched into the little chow hall. It was wild. They were not prepared for that at all. Doc being amazed that a snowplow is still one of my favorite memories. Oh man. So Dr. Zoomer, I think he left for the night already, but one of our mods, he's from Arkansas, or is it Arkansas or Texas? He's from Arkansas. He's in Texas now. That dude has never seen a snowplow in his life. And when we went to Colorado and he saw a snowplow for the first time, dude, it was like he was looking at witchcraft. He had, oh man. This is like how my 4-year-old looks at excavators. He was in love with it. Texarkana? Is that where he's from, Texarkana? I think. He might be, actually. Petition to make a ZTT PC building school. We are going to do some local, like, workshop style of events in Houston. Yeah, I definitely want to do that. I want people to be able to come to the HQ down in Houston, and you know, if we can somehow gather up enough people at the same time where instead of buying a pre-built from our website, you just buy the parts worth and you come in and we do a workshop where like I can show people how to, like, we all build one, everyone's working on their own. Like I'm like picturing like high school science desk vibes where everyone has like their own big desk and everyone's PC building all lined up in like a, I think that'd be so fun, man. Basically, and maybe we can live stream it. That'd be cool. Yeah, I definitely want to do stuff like that. What I really want to do is I want to have some type of a group of people, you know, based off of like a charity or something, like maybe veterans or maybe veterans with kids, maybe some form of kids that lost a parent or something like that. Something like that. I think that'd be really cool. Pricing though, that's not for that's not for pricing. Those are one of those projects that the money's a little way lower on the priority list. I wouldn't want. I'm not doing that type of thing for money. How do your kids feel about moving? They are very ready to move close to family. They love our family down in Houston. They're excited. How do you feel about ASRock motherboards? I mean, in general, they've served me well. I've used so many of them. I mean, I don't have like a overarching opinion just on ASRock motherboards in general. I live in Waco. Nice. Closer to Buc-ee's. Yeah, they also love Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is great, man. Will you record it? I don't know. That is the whole PC workshop thing is not planned out. I gotta worry about moving my family and employees just to get down there. We'll probably open up a storefront for ZTT builds before the maybe. We also want to open up a storefront for ZTT builds at the building down there. So we got a lot of work to do. A big gym. For sure. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. I already have the money set aside specifically for a huge employee gym. I mean, we don't even have the building picked out, obviously. But we are going to have a sick employee gym. That way people can get their fitness on while they're at work or before or after their shift. Make sure everyone's staying optimized and in top tier shape so they can build PCs more efficiently and be healthy, and we can all be somewhat jack nerds together. Dude, I already got the money set aside for that one. That's a done deal. I'm looking forward to that. And then once we do that, then when I want to have guests over for Thirsty Thursday. We stream at the office, but I also want to spend the day with them. So we can lift in the employee gym, tour ZTT, go eat somewhere in Houston. It'll be fun, man. And then do the live stream, record some content. It'll be awesome. Do you have Gen Z in your company? Of course. Yeah, I mean, I'm the oldest one. Every single person is in their 20s at Z. I don't know when Gen Z starts, but every single person at ZTT, other than my wife and I, are in their 20s. And that ranges from 21 to 29, I think. Are you gonna close the case? Not now. I'm gonna 3D print that tomorrow. So I'll leave it open now. I am gonna unplug this because that bend radius is starting to hurt me mentally. And then turn it off. Yeah, no, I want to install that or 3D print that IO shield for the GPU, and then I'll close it up. X99 is still good. I had an X99 in this server before taking it apart. What's the ZTT net worth? A, I would never tell you that. B, I don't know. But if I did know, I wouldn't say it. You should make a carbon fiber. That'd be cool. X99 is getting old though, man. Yeah. I think X99 I think it is old. I don't think it's getting old. I think it's run its course at this point. But X99 for some people will live forever. Zip tie that one cable near the fan? Yeah, I'll do that right now, actually. That's a good idea, so I don't forget. I lost my... Oh, nope, it's right there, of course. As soon as I find it. What's your current opinion on Linux? I mean, dude, I've always loved Linux, man. I was pitching for Linux like before the Steam Deck. Before Linux gaming like really took off. I mean, I've been dabbling in Windows my entire or Linux my entire life. I'm always rooting for Linux. I love trying out new distros. For most of my life, I couldn't use Linux all day because of ZTT. Like I needed a video editing platform or something. Adobe doesn't work on Linux, you know. These days, I can probably get away with it, which is why I want to again, because I don't video edit or anything. But I like it. It's fun. It's fun to learn, but when you have to learn how to do things for your operating system, it can significantly slow you down depending on what you're doing. You know, with Windows, you don't. I mean, depending on where you're at, you probably don't have to look many things up of how to do, like how to do this in Windows. When was the last time you typed that in? But with Linux, you have to type that in way more. At least I do. So it can slow you down, but that's part of the fun. What does it take to get hired at ZTT? The one thing that I really enjoy is we post in our job application to submit a 30 to 60 second video talking about, I think the question is like, why would you be a good fit for the role? Something basic like that. But we specifically say like, don't edit the video. It doesn't need to be polished. Like just upload it. Just record something, you answering your question, and upload it. And we've had several people that like, they'll show us the video of, or like the PC parts behind them. And they're like, oh yeah, this is what I'm working on. We just interviewed somebody today and his video was like showing off his like custom water-cooled PC, like something that I'm not capable of even doing. And it's like, that's how you get in the door. Show me that you are a PC super nerd. It's not difficult. Check your Discord DM. Yeah, if you guys are interested in helping us out with the streaming mod team, please send me a Discord DM. We're looking for maybe 2 or 3 more people just to fill out the later nights when other people are busy. I did want to tell you guys real quick that if you guys go to zttbuildhelp.com, I know some of you use this, maybe not the home server super nerd, my fellow super nerds here, but on zttbuildhelp.com, I finally added and I wrote brand new NVIDIA gaming PC build templates. So we have an $800 template, $1,000, $1,250, and $1,500. And it has all the parts lists that you would need. And if you click on the view template, it's got links, alternative links in case if something's not in stock, and an explanation of why I would go with that. And then on top of the NVIDIA gaming templates, we also have the YouTube build guide cheat sheets, where if you watch our long form videos, you'll know about this already. But this is the cheat sheet that basically accompanies the YouTube videos. And this again has all the links, alternative parts, the how to assemble video, a screenshotted cable management guide. This is just me on stream when building this PC, explaining how to cable manage it. The BIOS settings we use, monitor recommendations, stuff like that. That's all totally for free. You don't even need to give me your email on zttbuildhelp.com. Just added a lot of stuff to that. A lot of good, hopefully good value for you guys over there. Is that updated for Ramageddon? Here's what I did. I did not want to rewrite every guide for Ramageddon because A, that's hopefully going to change at some point. B, we don't know how long. And C, that's just a ton of work. So what I did on both the pure performance guide and the NVIDIA guide is I have a quick little blurb about... Oh, wait, hold on. You can't see that. A quick little blurb about Ramageddon. And it says basically just to add $100 to the price. I think that's the easiest way to do it. The $1,250 build guide now comes out to be $1,350. I'm not going to rewrite all the guides when it's really that simple. I've said that before for YouTube videos. If you want to follow a YouTube video guide and you have $1,000 to spend, watch the $900 video. That's the best way to do it at this point. Builds are just $100 more expensive than what they were. This is now 3-hour-old 0-calorie root beer. Not particularly good at this point. Does it require experience to be a mod? I don't need Twitch modding experience because you can learn how to Twitch mod in about 60 seconds. I need you to be an active member of the community, though. Like, when I announce new mods, everyone should be like, oh, that makes sense. Those are the people that we're looking for. Corky with the 300 biddies said, decided to dip my toes back into Linux, was checking out distros, saw your short on Zorin OS. So I have my backup PC dual booting Windows 11 and Zorin. Nice. Today found a working Lenovo at my transfer station and loaded Mint on that one. Life's good for this old man. That's awesome, man. That's the fun part of Linux, is just like distro hopping, checking out how they're different from each other. And then once you start, if you learn the terminal a little bit, you realize that you can do whatever you want in any Linux distro, depending on what it's based on. It's fun, man. I really like it. A Loves with the 4-month resub. Gunfight with the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate that. Zorin is really good. I like Mint and Fedora way better. I actually have never tried Fedora. I've never even touched Fedora. That's one of my blind spots. I don't think I've ever touched Fedora at all. How's your night going? I'm good, man. Home server is built, posted. My Proxmox install is ready to go. Feeling good, man. And that was an easy build, so I'm not like stressed. Probably gonna get off here soon and hit up the family Minecraft server for a few minutes before going to bed. Dude, I got a laundry list of things I got to do on this Minecraft server. Like, this is becoming a job at this point, man. This is getting ridiculous. My 6-year-old keeps asking for enchants. Well, I already explained last week about how I had to learn. Dude, I think I have a firm grasp on how to enchant things now. How many diamonds? Dude, I'm up to like 120. I got that Fortune 3 enchant with mending, unbreaking, and efficiency on my pickaxe. Dude, no cap. It is big time dialed in, man. I got a perfect pickaxe. I'm currently working, but now my 6-year-old wants a perfect pickaxe, and my wife wants one as well. And I don't have the experience. I don't have the levels. I got everything I need except the experience. So today I started watching YouTube videos of how to create XP farm. Dude, that you need a PhD in Minecraft to build some of the mob grind. Yeah, you build like a block that's dark up in the sky, and then they like fall down the chute, and then like you hack away at their legs. Like, I don't know how to do that, man. I got that's my That's my next project. I gotta figure out how to get experience points because I'm tired of going down to the mines and just battling. I keep getting up to level 30. I do one enchant, back down to 27. Level 30, back down to 20. It's like, it's a job. Kill the Ender Dragon. I have no idea where that thing is. We need a certified Minecraft builder for them. Dude, they think that I am a certified Minecraft builder. That's me. Make a mob grinder? Dude, that's what I'm trying, man. I don't know how to do it. XP farm? Yeah. I mean, I've been looking up some I watched a couple videos today, and I'm trying to pick the best one with like low amount of materials, not a lot of risk. That's a lot, man. I don't know where I'm gonna put this thing. Do the ally XP farm? I don't know what that is, man. The one short that said this black dragon thing. See, man. Dude, not to toot my own horn, but dude, I was rage baiting before rage bait was even a thing, man. I'm pretty sure videos like that did permanent damage to the amount of rage bait that I get. I think I'm still paying the price for that one. I think people are still a little heated about that one. Amon with the super chat says $20 to change to the greatest shirt to ever live. Dude, I would love to, but that's at the office. I don't keep that at home anymore. That lives at the office in case I need to record a video with it. The portable monitor is on. I'm not believing that at all, man. Do the armadillo XP farm? I saw a video about that, but dude, like, that video was me learning that armadillos were in Minecraft. I didn't know that was a thing. Armadillos? Where are they? Dude, I got cows. I got chickens. I got sheep. And that's about it, man. Those stupid bats in the caves. Oh, and oh my god, those spiders. Those spiders are ridiculous. I had no idea there were armadillos. Mushrooms? Oh, I know about the mushrooms. That's because my kids have a book. So, dude, I'm dialed in with the whole mushroom situation, man. I know about that. I've never seen one, but we got the mushroom book. Yeah, I'm up to speed on that one. Horse? I don't have a horse yet. Do I need one? Camels? Oh yeah, the traveler. The merchant dude. He's got the camel, I think. Armadillos are on I-10. So I hear. I don't think I've seen one. Are you on Bedrock Edition? Heard they were terrible bugs recently. We play on Minecraft or on Bedrock, but the server is on Java. Java. Oh my god, Java. The server is Java, but they're playing on Bedrock client. The camels spawn in the desert. Yeah, we haven't found the desert. Dude, we haven't left spawn. Numpty with the 10. My goodness. 10 tier 1 gifted subs. Let's go. Thank you, man. That's 15 on the night, by the way. Thank you very much, man. Louder? My bad. All right, we're up. It's up. It'll be louder next time. Don't worry. Yeah, we're still in the... I don't know what the biome is called. The forest? We're still in the forest, man. Dude, I haven't seen the desert yet. Safest biome is mushroom. I have seen the mushroom biome, though. Or I think I did. I was in a boat and I saw some mushroom trees. I would assume that... I didn't see any mushrooms. But I would think that's it. I'm loving all this Minecraft talk. Dude, I like it. I am experiencing Minecraft right now as other people did over 10 years ago. Like I'm going through the beginning. Like I am living Minecraft for the first time, and that's like I don't want to like over min-max it because I know like that's just gonna ruin it at some point, like being so min-maxed. But at the same time, like dude, my 6-year-old, he needs these enchants, man. His patience level is just not there. He wants a perfect diamond pickaxe like Dad has, and then he wants to go to the Nether. I don't know how to do that. And then his book was talking about endgame, or not endgame, the end. Is that actually what it's called? The end? I don't know about any of that, man. We got a book that's been showing him about the end. So apparently we got to go there at some point. Yeah, it's the end. That's an insane name, man. Like they couldn't think of something else. It's a place, right? It's like is it a biome or like a what word am I looking for? Like a world? Have to build a nether portal? Yeah, we ain't got that far yet, man. We ain't got. I'm just trying to figure it out here on Earth. Dimension. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. Dimension. Matt with the 500 biddy says, first time watching live. I've been watching long form and shorts for a while. For building mob farms, use your schematica, which you can use to see 3D models of where to place blocks. What? The schematica? Dude, thank you for the bits. I have no idea what you're saying, though. What? That's where you kill the final boss of the Ender Dragon. You can also get wins there. See, I'm not this far, guys. Schematica is a mod. Oh, okay. Oh, wings? I don't know what wings or wins are. Are you using shaders? Psst. Dude, we're on... The client is Bedrock, and they got that new shiny update. What's it called? Something shiny. No, it's not shiny. Vibrant visuals. Dude, vibrant visuals. I don't need to look better than that, man. That looks great. Yeah, that looks good. Are you playing Black Ops 7? Dude, I would, but I'm busy, man. I gotta get this XP farm going. Yeah, otherwise, well, I probably wouldn't either, man. Black Ops, dude, Call of Duty sucks. You should make an iron farm. I don't need iron. That keeps being recommended to me. I need an iron farm, but like I haven't needed iron for anything. Dude, I got diamonds for days. I don't know why everyone keeps telling me to do iron. Titanic God with the 300 biddy says, what version of Minecraft are you in? There's a plugin that allows you to dupe string to trade to the fisherman village. If you need help with that, here's my Minecraft. Dude, we're trying to stay legit here, man. We're not getting into Minecraft piracy and illegal third-party Dude, come on, man. We got the essentials. We're good. Don't use that. Yeah, that Titanic God. That didn't look like sound advice. I'm not gonna lie. Use cheats and don't tell them. Nah, that's lame. No, we're sticking legit. I'm pretty sure my son is. Pretty sure I gave him op one day. OP op. Pretty sure he still has op. He could probably do some serious damage with that. I don't think I ever removed it from him. I couldn't figure out why. I built a house and chests, and he couldn't open any of my doors or any of my chests. And I was like, dude, what? Like we couldn't, like I don't have permissions set up. This is a local family server, so I don't have any permissions set up or anything. And I was like, why can't he open my doors? So I gave him op, and he still couldn't. I'm like, what's going on here? I didn't realize that I built my house so close to spawn that spawn is protected. So only I could open that. So we got to figure it out, man. We got to figure it out. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. You can just do deop if you need to remove it. Yeah, that's on my list. I got to do that. Yeah, I built my house like literally on the spawn block. Dude, I was set. I spawned in there and I'm like, this is mine. This is my spot. Show us the world? Nah, man. That's private family server right there. I'll show it one day. In server properties, you can set spawn protection to 0. Dude, that's what I did, man. I got it. Yeah, that was one of the settings. I also turned off some things. I turned off like fire damage. I turned off creeper damage. That way no creepers can be blowing up our stuff. And when we die, we don't lose our stuff. My kids would not have been able to handle that. They'll go deep into a cave, die, and lose their stuff. Like, dude, that is a meltdown. I can't be having that. What server hosting are you using? I'm self-hosting it. I'm using AMP. I did a sponsored video for AMP. Dude, I've been using AMP for years. I really like AMP. It's from Cube Coders. It is a server hosting platform. I have it running on Linux, on an Ubuntu dedicated server, and it allows you to spin up your own self-hosted servers for hundreds of games, or dozens, maybe a couple hundred games. And it's great, man. I love AMP. I've lost so many diamond gear like that. Yeah, we can't be happy. Dude, my kids would not handle losing their stuff yet. They're not old enough for that. We should do a sim race. I've been that's where my other time has been going. I've been sim race. Dude, the new sim racing spot. I mean, it's money. That's the P. I forgot. You can't really see. This is like the worst camera angle to see the sim racing spot there. But I mean, dude, that thing's been working great. Somehow that monitor has not fallen off yet. You got the PC in the background. That's the PC that we built on last Tuesday. The Tuesday, if you will. Yeah, the sim ring it's all dialed in, man. It's ready to go. Like, the PC is just ready. It's updated. I can just sit down and I start racing within 30 seconds. It's so good. Oh, man. I've wanted that for so long. I'm so happy that I finally built that. ZTT Sim Racing live stream. I don't have an easy way to live stream that. I would need to, if I wanted to live stream it, I would have to route 2 HDMI cables from that computer all the way to my streaming PC. My streaming PC is on the complete sim racing rig streaming PC. 2 opposite ends of the basement. I'd have to run 2 HDMI cables to go back. It's a whole thing, man. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. Not in this house. When we move down to Houston, I'll probably build a very proper live stream setup so I can live stream sim racing, PC building, and at the gym. I'm probably not gonna do it often, but I do want to be able to live stream lifting every now and then. I think that'd be fun. Do you have farms in your Minecraft world? Like basic farms or like actual like automatic? We don't have the automatic farm stuff yet. I got like some wheat. I got like a wheat farm. Like I gotta manually harvest it. I also built I have a huge sugarcane farm. Again, it's not automated. But dude, I can get like 6 stacks of sugarcane from one go. It's amazing. Do you think it's time for Steelers to get a new quarterback? No. Aaron Rodgers had one bad game. It was awful, mind you. It was his worst statistical game of his career, which is absolutely insane. But other than last week, Aaron Rodgers has been balling, man. Nobody in Pittsburgh wants to get rid of Rodgers. No, Rogers is he is not the problem with the team at all. He's been actually balling. He's good. He just had one bad game. Just remember that HDMI DisplayPort cables over 15 feet need boosters or you'll lose fidelity. I think it can go longer than 15. No, I have longer than 15-foot HDMI cables that are fine. You might be right, technically, though. I'm sure it resolution, hertz rating, and all that definitely plays into it. How much bandwidth? Do you think the Pats are for real? I don't know, man. Drake may be getting that that early QB treatment. I haven't watched them play enough to know. I'm gonna head out and join the wife on Ark for a bit. Nice, man. That sounds like fun. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. What Sims do you play? Some of them are not Sims. I do play Assetto. If I want to just go and hot lap, so like just pick a track and drive a non-Formula 1 car. Or actually, I do have a Formula 1 mod in Assetto that I really like. If I just want to go and like just drive a track, I'll hop in Assetto. If I want to just drive around like a map or play with my kids on the sim rig, we'll use Beam NG. Beam is great for that. It's so good. For casually driving in the sim rig, Beam NG is the best. The game that I personally play the most, though, is Formula 1, F1. I haven't played Forza Horizon on it. I did a while ago, but not this new rig. Yeah, Forza's not bad, but it's just I typically want to do one of those three things that I just said more than play Forza. But yeah, I mean, I am a Forza fan. I don't mind it. Favorite car in Beam? Right now, I have a mod for a GT3 RS, and I haven't tested out a lot of different cars, but I've been liking that one, man. That one's fun. Have you played Asphalt? No. Is that the mobile game? No. I don't really play mobile games. Favorite supercar IRL? I don't have one. I really like Batmobiles. So any type of like all blacked out Lambo, Aventador, an SVJ, I like the Batmobile vibe. All stealthed out, blacked out. I think that looks sick. I don't have an exact favorite though. I've been hooked on Vane for the past couple weeks. It's a dope game. I've heard a lot of good things about Vane. How's the sim racing? I mean, that's what we're talking about. The sim racing setup's amazing, man. I love it. It's so fun. It's working flawlessly, which is the most important part. As soon as I've been coming home. So when my kids get home from school, they'll usually watch they'll each pick like a quick TV episode just so they can like kind of like wind down from the day. And then we'll start our evening after that. I usually get home when they're watching. And I'll like some days I'll come in, I'll say hi to everybody, and like I'll sneak in like 5 minutes of sim racing. Cause I can just sit down and it works instantly. Within 30 seconds I'm on the track. It's so good. So I'll sneak in like little 5-minute sim races. But then most of my playtime is at night when everyone goes to sleep. What happened to the monitor mount? It's up, man. It's still up. It's rock solid. It has not fell down at all. It's still good to go. There's some improvements that I want to make. We just finished editing a video about the sim racing improvements, so that'll go soon. That'll go out soon in a couple days. There's a few improvements to it, but What wheel do you have? I use, well, it's the Moza R9 base. I have the stock Moza wheel, and then I also have a their FSR wheel, the Formula wheel. Subwoofer under the seat? That's what I was thinking, man. That's what I'm thinking. Are you into cars? Not, I mean, I'm like, I appreciate cars, and I want to have a very nice car one day. But I don't like know cars. I love driving. I love driving nice cars. I don't have one yet. But I wouldn't consider myself a car guy. Do you like GT racing or F1? I like F1. F1's my favorite. What's the dream car? The dream car is what I was saying earlier. I want like I want a Batmobile. Some type of all black. Lambo. Maybe a blacked out Ferrari. That would probably be my dream car. Something like that. I don't have an exact model. I just want that Batmobile vibe. The only racetrack near Pittsburgh is closing. Is it really? Oh, wow. Favorite racetrack? It's actually, what's it called? Circuit of America or whatever. It's the one in Texas. That dude, crazy that's my favorite. But after getting into Formula One last year and racing at all the tracks and whatnot, the Formula One track in Texas, yeah, Circuit of the Americans or Circuit of the Americas. Oh, it's so good, man. Oh, that's definitely my favorite track. I love it. I think my second favorite would be Imola. And so you guys were here for it when I first got into sim racing and Formula One last year. I got into sim racing when Formula One was currently about to race at Imola. So that was the first track that I started to learn on Assetto. And that's been one of my favorites as well. But Circuit of the Americas is definitely my top favorite. I love that track. I think we're gonna go to that race next year. Yeah, once we get down to Houston, I definitely want to go there ASAP. Is your F-150 black? I wish. It's gray. It's gray and black. Yeah. These days, I wish I had an all black truck, but my truck is gray. It's got black wheels. I got like a black trim around it. I blacked out the reflectors and things like that. So it's gray and black, but it's mostly gray. It has sections that are modeled after older F1 tracks. Yeah, I don't know the history at all. I don't know anything. I don't have the extent of my F1 history is Drive to Survive. That's the only thing I know about F1. I'm a new F1 fan. You ever do a meet and greet? We will probably, I have not planned this at all. We'll definitely do stuff in Houston. We will probably do one thing before we move. Because I know there's a lot of people in Pittsburgh. Like when Brett had his community day here in Pittsburgh, he had 2 community days when he was here. There's a lot of ZTT people there. So there's definitely people here, I think, that would show up. So we'll probably do like one. We might do like a Pittsburgh going away thing, where we just let everybody into the ZTT HQ, and it's like a farewell party type thing. I don't know. Maybe like just hang out, free food, check out the studio before we tear it all down and move, something like that. But other than that, I don't have anything officially planned or anything. Lil Red with 300 biddy says, which brand of monitor for 27-inch 1440p would you suggest? I need a third for my 4070 Super. I would watch people that are way smarter than me at monitors. Monitors Unboxed, Optimum, people like that. I don't have strong monitor recommendations. Is not my strong suit. on the affordable side of things, I've been really enjoying KTC. We've bought a couple KTC monitors recently. They've been pretty good price to performance. Fans can sign the storage racks. I don't know about that, man. Maybe. Pantera says, I'll drop a welcome back to Texas ZTT barbecue. Nice. Pantera, where... I should know this. Where are you in Texas? I can't remember. Oh, man, I should know that. I forget where you're in Texas. Are you a full company? It depends what... San Antonio, that's right. What do you consider... What is a full company, man? I mean, ZTT was an LLC when it was just me. According to the state of Pennsylvania, we've been a real company for a while. Depends on what you consider full company, though. I should probably get going though. What time? Oh my god, it's 11:45, man. Dude, I'm tired. Dude, speaking of Minecraft, I have not been sleeping, man. I've been slacking on the sleeping health lately. Been losing sleep to trying to get these Minecraft stuff going up and whatnot, but thank you guys very much for tuning in to tonight's Thirsty Thursday home server episode of Thirsty Thursday. Really appreciate you guys all being here, hanging out. That was a lot of yapping. I'm not gonna lie, but it was fun. Just okay. Now that like a lot of people are gone, dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. You guys let me know if you feel the same way. I feel like the disclaimer at the beginning of the stream saying this is only for the super nerds tonight because it's a home server build. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we had a good vibe going tonight. This was I don't know, maybe the mods were just like dialed in tonight, but like I feel like it was a good community night, right? Like I had a lot of fun. You guys were asking a lot of good questions. Good vibe, real good yeah. I feel, dude, we might go full, we might full send it on the home server content. Way better chat. Maybe we just do that at the beginning of every stream. Even if it's a gaming PC build, I'll just say, all right, guys, we're doing another home server. I'll put it in the title. Dude, I'm thinking that might be the play. Yeah, I think that might be it. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. Well, for all of you guys that are still here, stay tuned for the home server content, because you guys are good people. That was a lot of fun. Shout out to the mods for the work that they did have to do tonight. We appreciate your service. We do have a long form video going live tomorrow. It's actually about that $600, less than $600 tiny gaming PC that we built a couple streams ago. That video is going live tomorrow, and then of course a ton of the short form content. The first one tomorrow is going to be all about the Steam machine, which we already talked about today, but that's the official video on that. But yeah, thank you guys very much for hanging out. Thank you very much for the financial support, your viewership and everything. The giveaway is still live, ! Giveaway if you haven't done it already. And if you guys want to join, move this community over to Discord, you can type in ! Discord. We do actually have a home server channel in the Discord server, so you might find other very cool people, because this is clearly the group of people that we want to stick with. So I'll see you guys over there, ! Discord. But yeah, have a good rest of your night, guys. Have a good weekend. Thank you guys very much for the support. Have a good one.